Here in Evansville, Indiana, at Bosse Field. It's the final home game of the season for the Otters, taking on the River City Rascals to wrap up this three-game set. A rubber match for the Otters to try and take 2 out of 3, and with a win, they could move into a tie for first place at the end of tonight. Sam Jelinek here on the mics. Bill McEwen will be alongside me shortly as well, and here he comes right now, of course. But the Otters with an opportunity to be able to move into first place at the end of today with a victory, and coming off of yesterday, what proved to be a humongous win after Friday night's debacle. Bill, just to bounce back the way they did yesterday, it says something about this team.
Yes, and excuse me for being late. I was sitting outside and I was talking to Elliot Siegel, Bobby's father. We were talking baseball from years ago. He's a little younger than me, but anyway, he likes it. But you're right. Last night was a tremendous win, and hopefully it uplifts the Otters, and we go on to win the next, this will be 7, win 6 on the road. If we take 5 out of these 7, I'd be happy.
Yeah, that would put the Otters in a very nice spot. They don't exactly control their own destiny, because right now the division is lined up, if you can believe it. At the top of the division, River City, the team the Otters are playing tonight, at 47-42. Then you've got 3 teams tied 1 game back. Evansville and Florence at 46-43. Normal at 45-42, also a game back. They're playing a doubleheader against Southern Illinois, who is just 2 games back at 44-43. All 4 of those teams, plus Lake Erie, who is tied with the Otters at 46-43, are vying for that last wild. So we got technically 6 teams, if you want to count River City, going for the final 2 spots in the postseason. It's going to be a hectic race to the end, and one of the reasons why the Otters are tied for second place today is thanks to the phenomenal performance from Tyler Vale last night. Tyler came on out of the bullpen, came on in a bases-loaded jam, got out of that with no damage, then pitched the rest of the game to pick up the win and help the Otters throw a one-hitter 2 weeks to the day that Matt Chavarria and Ty Hensley combined to no-hit the Florence Freedom 2 Saturdays ago. We'll take our first break and be back with that interview with Tyler Vale. It's a great one. You won't want to miss it. We'll be back in a sec. You're listening to the Evansville Otters pregame show on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
Hi, this is Joe Townsend from JMT Restoration. We are proud to be a sponsor of the 2016 Frontier Champion Evansville Otters. If you ever have a mold or water restoration issue in your home or business, give us a call at 812-205-5384. JMT Restoration Service, where professional work meets affordable pricing. Remember, go Otters!
The Pizza Brick Road always goes to Tyroni's. I'm in the mood for pizza and I'm ready to go. The Pizza Brick Road goes to Tyroni's. So follow me down the Pizza Brick Road. Road down to Tyroni's. The Pizza Brick Road. The Pizza Brick Road always goes to Tyroni's.
The Tri-State Area Marathon service stations are proud supporters of the Evansville Otters. Marathon has over 5,100 Marathon-branded stations nationwide, and a full list of area Marathon stations and a list of daily gas prices are available online at mymarathonstation.com. Marathon provides products which support commercial, industrial, and retail operations. Marathon's slogan is Fueling the American Spirit.
Welcome back to the Evansville Otters pregame show here on WUEV 91.5 FM. I'm joined by last night's winning pitcher, Tyler Vale. Tyler, 4 2/3 out of the bullpen. You came on in a bases-loaded jam with just 1 out and the game tied. That was your first immediate problem. How did you work around that?
Honestly, coming out of the bullpen in that pressure situation, I just thought about just throwing strikes and if they hit it through a hole or like a sharp line drive, it's better than walking people, so I just thought I'd just go right at them, and my stuff moves a lot, so I just went right at them, and got a little weak fly out, then a weak ground ball, and I got the job done for Ty, who pitched great, by the way.
Yeah, and one thing that's very interesting with you coming into that situation and having a lot of success in it is the fact that you've never done that before, period, I assume, at least coming in to the middle of an inning. Your first relief appearance, you came on to start a clean inning in the bottom of the 7th, but here you're coming on in the middle of the inning. How different is that than starting a clean frame?
Well, I mean, it's pressure right away, so like the adrenaline's running high. We're usually, I mean, like my adrenaline's running pretty good when I come in for a fresh inning, but that was a little different feeling. It was definitely a feeling I haven't felt in probably 5 or 6 years, you know, but I mean, it was a lot of fun. I mean, that's why I love coming out of the bullpen, because every day you come to the field, you're either going to change the game in a good way or a bad way, so.
Yeah, and then after that, you settled in through the final 3 frames to finish off the win. You picked up the win as well after not allowing a run the rest of the way, and a huge playoff win coming off of a loss on Friday night that's about as heartbreaking as it gets. How important was it to bounce back and really have a strong performance like that?
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows who was here at the game. That was a tough loss, and that was a big win last night just to come back and shows how strong the team is, you know, to come back mentally and physically from that loss. And I just thought from the 5th inning on, I'm like, just give the team a chance to win, you know, just keep them in the game. And every inning I came out, I was looking down the bullpen, and nobody was getting loose, so I thought, hey, you know, let's do another one. And, you know, the next thing I know, it was the last out of the game, so.
Yeah, and then in the 9th inning, with 1 out, you ended up walking a man. How hard was it to kind of suppress thoughts of, you know what River City did yesterday in the 9th inning, just focus on, let's get the out right here and not worry about what happened yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, I would be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it. I mean, because it was fresh in everyone's mind, and I saw Garrett warming up down the bullpen, so I thought, you know, if somebody gets on, it's probably to him, but then when I walked the guy and I didn't see any movement in here, I said, all right, you know, just get a ground ball, and I did, thankfully, and we won the game.
And now that you've kind of moved into the bullpen, what's it like being able to contribute to a team down the playoff stretch in a completely different role than you'd been filling for the majority of the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun being down there. It's a great group of guys there. I mean, we have a lot of fun, and we can also turn on when our name is called, and I mean, every game here means something, so it feels good coming to the field knowing that you could play a part in a pretty big game, you know, for us to make the playoffs.
And one of your new bullpen mates down there, Alex Phillips, has got picked up by the Minnesota Twins. It's awesome to see a guy move back into affiliated ball like that after dominating like that, but it also kind of sucks a little bit to lose as dominating of an arm as that. How do you guys kind of deal with the emotions of being extremely happy for Alex, but at the same time wishing that he was still here?
Yeah, I mean, that's tough because Alex was such a big part of our bullpen, especially in the later innings, and it just shows, you know, the commitment that the team has to, you know, to get guys out of here and onto affiliated baseball. But I mean, you know, Max kind of said it good on Wednesday when he got picked up. He said, hey, you know, like, we lost a good guy, but someone else got to step up and, you know, and fill his shoes. So I think we're all capable of doing that.
And going forward now, you guys got the final home game of the regular season here this afternoon against River City, then 3 in Gateway, and then 3 in Normal. What's it like having to play the final 6 games of the season on the road where, you know, you might not have as many distractions as you do here at home, but you don't get the comfort of sleeping in your own bed?
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, and especially pitching at Gateway, it's not really a pitcher's park, you know, but I mean, it's kind of bittersweet playing the last game here, but hopefully, you know, the first game of the playoffs will be here. So.
Well, Tyler, best of luck the rest of the way. I'm sure we'll see you a lot out of the pen.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited. Thank you.
You've been listening to the Evansville Otters pregame show on WUEV 91.5 FM.
Hi, I'm Bill Morgan of Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. I've built a reputation of doing quality work that will stand the test of time. We didn't get here by knocking on doors, talking gibberish, or trying to be the lowest bid. You don't like to be sold to, and that's not what we do. My philosophy is simple: treating your home like it's my own, from start to finish. For roofing, gutters, siding, give us a call at Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. Roofing the right way. 812-499-5892 or BillMorganRoofing.com.
The 4th Annual Blues on the Rock Music Festival will take place on Sunday, September the 2nd at the Rockport City Park in Rockport, Indiana. There'll be regional and national blues acts, food vendors, an over 21 beer garden, and with children's activities, there'll be fun for the whole family. Sponsored by the Association for a Better Rockport and the River Basin Blues Society, advance tickets are on sale 812-686-0012. For more information, visit evansvilleblues.com.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural. You must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811. Brought to you by Indiana 811.
91.5 WUEV Evansville.
Welcome back to the Evansville Otters pregame show. Otters ready to take on the River City Rascals in the finale of this three-game set. And with a win here today and a couple other things going the Otters' way as well, they could find themselves either alone at the top of the division or alone alongside River City at the top in a tie, or with a few other teams up there as well. But either way, the Otters need a win here tonight if they want to try and stay competitive. And this is the lineup they're going to put out here this afternoon. Same one as yesterday, except for one change. Brent Whiting comes into catch in place of Mike Taylor Lane in left, Hunter Cullen in center, and Taylor Hilson at third. That's your Otters lineup, brought to you by Mr. Quick Pick. And for River City on the other side, and for the Otters as well, at the bottom of the order, Randy Wynn will be the starting pitcher here today. For River City, on the other hand, same lineup as yesterday. Gage West gets moved around a little bit, but other than that, it's J.D. Hearn leading it off, then Trevor Achenbaugh at second, Clint Freeman at first, Paul Cronenfeld the DH, Braxton Martinez the third baseman, Zach Levy out in right, Gage West the catcher hits seventh after hitting cleanup the prior 2 days, Ransom Lalon at short, then Kevin Suarez wraps it up. And Bill, you know, this is a lineup for River City that outside of one inning this entire series has only scored one run.
Yes, and when you think of it, hey, and how about that base hit last night? I still say it was an error. The catcher dropped it and should have been a no-hitter. But anyway, you're right. They haven't scored many runs, and but the thing is, the Otters got to hold them to no runs again today. And let's hope that you've got probably the best pitcher on the Evansville Otters staff today. 120, what's he got? 121 innings, but 105 strikeouts. That is great. That's, you know, he's in the class of himself.
And only 15 walks on the season for Randy. He walks about one guy just under every 9 innings or so. He works fast. He works quick. He's 8-8 on the season with a 3.33 ERA. His counterpart for River City, a guy who has actually diced up the Otters twice this season, is Johnny Ortiz, the southpaw, 6-2 with a 3.73 ERA. Also 6'2", 190 pounds. He's made 28 appearances, 9 of them starts, 2 of them coming against Evansville. Most recently on July 27th in River City, through 5 2/3 of 3-run baseball, and then you think all the way back to July 1st when he came in here with a River City pitching staff that was beleaguered by injuries. He had only made relief appearances up until then, but he comes in, starts the finale of that series here at Bosse Field, throws 6 innings of 2-run baseball, striking out 4 and walking 2 to help the Rascals sweep the Otters then. And one thing people forget about is last night, the win for the Otters, that was their first win here at home against River City this season.
Yeah, you mentioned that last night, and again, it was a wonderful win. Like I said, 1 hit. That was it. And I didn't realize it until later that you're right. When Ty was out there, in a way, that could have been 2 no-hitters back-to-back that he had here in Otterville.
Yeah, Ty, presumably that, you know, that's going to be his last start in the regular season here at home. He's going to finish at Bosse Field. His past 9 1/3 innings, no hits allowed here at Bosse Field, even though, you know, his first start, the no-hitter ended up being 4 or 5 innings. Then he tacks on another 4 1/3. He's thrown more than 9 frames consecutive here at Bosse Field without allowing a hit. Pretty impressive stuff from the tall righty, but now we got another righty out on the mound, a little leaner, a little bit meaner. Randy Wynn, he's out to the bump. We're ready for the national anthem. We're ready to play ball here from Bosse Field. We'll step aside for the national anthem and be back with first pitch. You're listening to Evansville Otters Baseball on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Kruckemeyer and Kahn.
Sheet Metal Workers Local 20 and SMACNA, the Sheet Metal and Air Conditioning Contractors National Association, have the most sheet metal and HVAC contractors in the Evansville area. To find a list of our qualified union contractors, visit unionsheetmetalindustry.com.
Injuries are inevitable. It doesn't matter if you're playing baseball, walking the dog, or falling from a ladder. Injuries happen. When they do, Tri-State Orthopedics offers treatment for sprains, strains, and fractures by medical specialists. Tri-State Orthopedics is located at 225 Cross Lake Drive in Evansville, just north of the Lloyd and I-164. Tri-State Orthopedics can be reached by phone at 812-477-1558. Its urgent care line is 812-474-OUCH. Tri-State Orthopedics, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 business days before any digging project. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
It's time for Evansville Otters baseball on 91.5 FM, WUEV. 3-1. Long, toward right, toward the corner, toward the foul pole and over the wall. Fair. Home run for Ryan Long.
High in the air to right field, pretty deep. Jones going back at the track of the wall. He jumps. It is out of here. A grand slam for Jeff Gardner.
Don't forget, Otters fans, you can catch every Evansville Otters broadcast on 91.5 FM, WUEV, online at evansvilleotters.com, and through the WUEV mobile app.
The Otters take Game 5 by a score of 1-0, and they are the 2016 Frontier League champions.
Now, let's go out to the diamond for all of the exciting action.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Bosse Field, the final time in the regular season. The Evansville Otters will be playing here at home. It's the Otters against the River City Rascals, the rubber match of this 3-game set. After the two clubs split the first 2 games, Randy Wynn will try and win the series for the Otters. It would be their 30th win on the season here at home. They're 29-19 coming into this afternoon. This is how the defense looks behind Randy out on the mound. Taylor Lane in left, Hunter Cullen in center, Jeff Gardner in right. Taylor Hilson at third, J.J. Gould at short with David Cronin at second. Carlos Castro is the first baseman, and Brant Whiting is going to do the catching and form the battery with Randy Wynn out on the mound. Remember, fans, this pitcher-catcher battery is sponsored by the Answer Auto Repair East. Find your battery needs at the Answer Auto Repair East, located at 2319 North Green River Road, or call at 812-475-9000. Now, welcome into the booth, my partner for today's ball game, Bill McCune, one final time here at home in the regular season. Let's see if the Otters can finish it off with a victory.
Well, I tell you, Sam, it's been a pleasure working with you all year, and let's hope that our final game here at Otterville is going to be a W.
Randy Wynn ready to get going out on the mound. He is into his wind. His first pitch of the game is a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1 on the leadoff man, J.D. Hearn for the Rascals. Hearn hitting .283 this season, wins 0-1, bounced on the ground back to the mound. Wynn blocks it with his foot, picks it up in front of him, and throws over to first for the first out of the game. That was about as nonchalant as it comes. A one-hopper back to the mound, a kick save and a beauty, gets it right in front of him, just bends down, picks it up, fires it over to first to get Hearn.
You're right, that is, but where did it hit him now? I'm not sure.
Judging by Randy's response, it looked like he got him on the back of the heel where the molding of the cleat is, so it didn't strike him clean.
Okay, but again, he was a cool cat, and put it that way.
No panic or stress out there for Randy Wynn on the hard comebacker.
In fact, I was hoping to get rid of it. I thought he was going to.
Now Trevor Achenbaugh, the batter, and Wynn spins a slider a little inside for ball 1. Top of the first, 1 out. Trevor Achenbaugh, the batter, second baseman for the Rascals. The 1-0. Fastball, a touch upstairs, 2-0. Your umpires today, Andy Dodonis calling balls and strikes, and Mike Victor out on the diamond, ruling the outs on the base paths. The 2-0 from Randy. Fastball right down the middle, bell tie, 2-1.
It's a beautiful sunny day.
2-1 pitch. Wrapped on the ground to third. Hilson a few steps to his left, gobbles it up. The third baseman fires across the diamond to retire Achenbach. 2 up, 2 down for Randy Wynn.
For a minute there, I thought Tyler wasn't sure of himself or something, like he double pumped because it wasn't clean in the glove. It might have been up in the heel or something.
Either way, Taylor gets the out, and now Clint Freeman, after 2 quick ones here in the top of the first, he steps in. Nobody on, and Randy Wynn from the stretch deals home. And it's a called strike with a 2-seamer across the knees. 0-1. Freeman now hitting .261 this season. Holds the bat straight up, hands behind his head. The 0-1. Fastball pushes him off the inside part of the plate for ball 1. Wind blowing pretty good right now, straight out to left center field. The 1-1 pitch. Change up in. Freeman with a big hack comes up empty. 1-2. This is the second time Wynn has faced the Rascals this season. Pitched the series finale in River City a couple of months ago as his 1-2 is cut on and missed. Freeman chases the heater, and it's 3 up, 3 down for Randy Wynn here in the first in a matter of 3 minutes. We'll go to the bottom half of the first. It's River City nothing. Evansville coming to bat here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
The bottom half of the first inning we go, and Johnny Ortiz, the southpaw, out on the mound for the Rascals. He'll start this afternoon for River City, 6'2", 190 pounds. This is how the defense lines up behind him. Same as yesterday, Suarez in left, Hearn in center, Levy in right. And then around the diamond, Martinez at third, Lalonde at short, Achenbach at second, Clint Freeman at first, and Gage West is going to do the catching, with David Cronin stepping to the plate to lead it off for the Otters.
Number 6, the second baseman, David
Ortiz on the season, solid numbers, 6-2 with a 3.73 ERA. This will be start number 10 for him. He's made 28 appearances in total, though. 65 innings, 68 strikeouts for the Nova Southeastern alum. Cronin set to lead it off as he always does for Evansville. Strides into the box, left-handed batter. Ortiz from the stretch with nobody on in his first pitch. Misses above the belt for ball 1 on Cronin.
You know, Sam, there must be a strong wind out there because look at the umbrellas out there in the patio deck, and they're fluttering. So that's got to be a strong wind.
1-0 on Cronin. Here it comes. Swings and lines it in the air to left field. Suarez with a read on it, though. Left fielder a few steps to his left, able to put it away for the first out of the inning.
I thought that was going to be a judge of that fly, the wind I was just talking about, to see if it carried an extra couple feet, but it didn't seem to die.
Now with 1 out, J.J. Gould's going to be the batter. Right-handed swinger, 253 on the season. Picked up his 8th double of the year in last night's game in the 2-run 5th inning. Ortiz from the set. First pitch home, and it's downstairs, 1-0. No score, bottom half of the first inning. Rascals and Otters in the rubber match of the 3-game set. River City won the first game 8-5. The 1-0. Called strike one, inside corner across the knees. 1-1.
It should bring up bad memories now. Let's talk about last night's win.
And then, of course, last night, as you mentioned, a 3-1 win for Evansville. Dominant pitching performances from Ty Hensley and Tyler Vale as Gould swings at the 1-1, pops it out of play on the right side, 1-2. They allow just one hit combined over 9 innings, 1 run. It was on a bases-loaded walk. The Otters picked up win number 46 on the season. 1-2 on Gould. The pitch. Breaking ball down and in, 2-2.
Not to bring up bad memories, but the game prior that we lost, as you said, 8-5, going into the 9th inning, they only had 2 hits. So I think they got 1. So within the 2 games, there's only 4 hits.
2-2 pitch, fastball high and away. The count's both 3-2, and I was just actually about to bring something similar up to that, is the fact that over the course of the first 2 games, River City has only led for 1/2 inning. They trailed 5-0 in game 1. Yesterday, they never held a lead. Payoff pitch to Gould, cut on and missed. Fastball high and outside. He goes chasing for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, now I have to scratch it. They scored first. They had to walk. Bases loaded, and we walked the first runner in. So they were leading.
No, we scored the first run yesterday.
Pardon?
We scored the first run yesterday. Travis Harrison's bases loaded walk.
Oh, that's right. In reverse. Okay, you're right. Sorry. Sorry.
No worries, Bill. 2 outs now. Travis Harrison, the batter, and the first pitch home is able to scrape the outside corner. 0-1. Harrison DHing for the 2nd straight night. Had played first base for the entire series against the Miners. Now DHing the past 2 games. Hitting here with 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of the first. No score. Left on right matchup. The 0-1. Can't find the inside corner. 1-1 on Travis.
You know, my memory went back to that bad night that we lost 8-5. That's what I was thinking of. That run was forced in. First one was forced in.
Ball and a strike on Travis. Now at 3:03 on the season. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Fastball tailing away. Can't connect. 1-2.
Well, I didn't see Travis down at the refreshment stand today, so I didn't get a chance to wish him good luck. But can I do it now and hope that he gets a base hit?
Travis chokes up on the bat. 8 home runs on the campaign, 56 driven in. 2 of those came last night. The pitch, way inside. Travis has to jackknife out of the way. And the count's even at 2. 2 outs, nobody on base. Rascals went down 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Otters trying to avoid that same fate here in the bottom half.
Fine young man.
Ortiz at the ready. Cranks in, deals the 2-2. Fouled back to the screen. Harrison stays alive. River City wearing their black jerseys with the River City logo on the left chest. Otters with the red or maroon jerseys with Otters emblazoned in white across the chest. 2-2 again. Inside for ball 3. It almost looked like there for a moment Travis thought that was ball 4. Took a little half step towards first before possibly realizing his mistake. But anyways, now the count's full. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Otters looking to claim the first base runner of the game. Ortiz comes set. Uncorks the 3-2. High and away for ball 4. Travis Harrison does it again. Draws another walk. Number 60 on the season for him now.
I was just going to ask how many walks. He has quite a few. I know within this series, he's got to have 5 within this series alone.
Yeah, so Travis draws that one there and helps extend the inning for Jeff Gardner, the cleanup man. Bottom of the first inning, 2 outs, a man aboard, and Gardner stepping to the plate. Jeff, left-handed batter against the left-handed throwing Ortiz out on the mound. Stays from the stretch, now with a runner on. First pitch, Harrison's running. Gardner takes a strike, throw down to second is just late. Harrison able to keep his foot on the bag, and then it comes off with the tag still being held on by Trevor Achenbach. Harrison thrown out, got in there safely, and then had his foot pop off the bag. Achenbach had the tag still applied, and the inning is over.
Okay, now, technical point. Is that a stolen base or not?
I think so. Yes, it still counts as a stolen base for Travis.
Right, because he was called safe, giving him his stolen base, and then his foot went off, and therefore he was out. But he did, and we just heard the official score say yes.
Well, we'll go to the top of the second now. Scoreless after one from Bosse Field here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
The Hoosier Lottery began selling lottery tickets on October 13, 1989. Since then, the Hoosier Lottery has offered hundreds of different games, awarded prizes to millions of players, and given billions of dollars to the state of Indiana. The Hoosier Lottery's mission is to responsibly provide innovative and entertaining lottery games for the benefit of the citizens of Indiana. To learn more about the Hoosier Lottery, visit them online at HoosierLottery.com. The Hoosier Lottery, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
The 2018 Kennebec Lexus Jazz and Wine Festival will take place at the Civic Center Plaza on Saturday, September 15th from 4 until 11 p.m. Presented by the Evansville Philharmonic Guild, this one-day celebration will showcase non-stop entertainment and will feature selections from regional wineries and local restaurants in the heart of downtown Evansville. For advanced ticket information, visit EvansvilleJazzFest.com. Listen to 91.5 WUEV on Tuesday and Friday afternoons for your chance to win tickets to this event. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local Chapter 16 would like to take time to say, Go Otters! The IBEW Local 16's jurisdiction includes 13 counties in southwestern Indiana, as well as Wabash County in Illinois. Its members are divided into several categories of electrical work, including inside construction, maintenance electric, residential wiring, and sign classifications. More information on IBEW Local 16 can be found online at IBEW16.net.
We go to the top half of the second inning, scoreless after one frame. Paul Cronenfeld leads it off for the Rascals, and Randy Wynn's first pitch zips in a little outside for ball one. Travis Harrison stole second and then was tagged out just off the bag to end the first inning as Wynn's 1-0 is cracked in the air to deep left field. Lane tracing back, left fielder still going back at the wall. The ball hits high off the fence. Lane has to field it after it caroms down, and Cronenfeld's into second. And I think you just saw your Wynn in action.
I believe you're right, and I also saw the Lane up there. The sun must have been in his eyes because he put his glove up to protect the view that he's being blinded by the sun. So it's a combination of sun and wind.
And that ball hit off of the wall and straight away left field, right off the New Image Travel sign, right around the tee in Travel. Cronenfeld nearly had another home run. He's been hot lately. And now Braxton Martinez, the hitter, and Wynn spins a breaking ball outside for ball one. Cronenfeld had 22 home runs coming into today, but it will have to settle for double number 17 on the season instead. First hit of the game for either team. Now in the top of the second, no score. Martinez, the batter, wins 1-0. It's a fastball over the outside half for strike one.
Not to correct you, but just information. You said that's the first runner at second or something?
First hitter, or first hit of the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Misunderstood. Sorry.
Martinez, big right-handed batter, takes a called strike two on the outside corner. Wynn flips a slider over there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, I was thinking you were saying that was the first runner on second. I was going to say, wait a minute, Travis was on, but then he got off. I was trying to catch you.
1-2 on Martinez, the pitch. Blooped foul on the right-hand side, just into the concourse. Martinez jammed with the heater. Stays alive, though.
Yeah, outfox you, I better not go to bed.
1-2 on Martinez. Top of the second, nobody out. Runner at second. Wynn a deep breath. The leg kick, the pitch. Tapped on the ground up the first base side. That's going to trickle foul. Martinez wearing the high black socks for the Rascals with 3 white circular stripes around the calf. Whiting sets up in the 1-2 again. Popped in the air, foul ground, first base side. Castro, the first baseman, giving chase, and over the shoulder, he makes the sliding catch. Runner tagging from second, going to third. The throw is late, but Castro shows off a cannon of an arm to get it there. And that's the first out of the inning. What a play from Carlos Castro, ranging into foul territory. A nice little sliding over the shoulder catch.
And like you say, what an arm. He exhibited a strong, accurate arm. That was right on the money, but now there's a question of maybe that should have been appealed because he got over to third pretty fast.
Now 1 out, runner at third, and Zach Levy, the hitter. Top of the second, no score. The pitch rolled on the ground to Castro at first. Fields on the backhand, thinks about going home. Now takes the ball to the bag himself and beats Levy there in a foot race by a half step. Cronenfeld scores from third. Rascals take a 1-0 lead on the Levy RBI ground out.
Now, don't you think he got over to third base kind of fast? I mean, Castro caught that ball pretty well and immediately threw it back in. And
now 2 outs, nobody on, and here's Gage West. Takes a pitch high and tight for ball 1. He almost saw there on that bouncing ball to Castro to his right. He for a split second wanted to show off the cannon again to try and get the runner at home.
Yes,
but
yes.
I think he made the right decision.
He did, yes. It would have been a close play at home. Take the out.
1-0 pitch. Behind the back of West to the backstop. 2-0.
This got a warning? Oh, okay. I thought he was trying to warn Randy.
And now Brand Whiting, the catcher, is going to go out and talk to Randy. You usually don't see him miss that badly with any pitch.
Well, he might be exhibiting his displeasure with that runner scoring, and
it's now 1-0 River City, top of the second inning. Nobody on, 2 outs. Rascals do a good job. Double to lead off the frame, get him over to third on the pop fly, bring him home with the RBI ground out. Now 2-0 on West, the catcher, 247 this season, and he takes a pitch just below the belt, 2-1. West left-handed hitter, open stance, here it comes, and he fouls it straight back to push the count to even. One nothing Rascals, top of the second. 2-2 pitch. Cut on and missed. Breaking ball in the back foot. West swings through it for the final out of the inning, but the Rascals jump out on top first. We'll go to the bottom half of the second. River City 1, Evansville nothing. Here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
engagement ring, diamond anniversary band, dazzling earrings, or a gorgeous diamond bracelet. Krukemeyer & Kahn is the place for extraordinary value and a pleasurable experience. Krukemeyer & Kahn, a supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. We go to the bottom half of the second inning. It's River City 1 and Evansville nothing. Here from Bosse Field, the final home game of the season for the Otters.
And here we are still talking about last night's game. We just had a little discussion with the official scorer, and we're talking about that bunt last night. If the pitcher only had touched it, he would have ruled it an error.
First pitch to Gardner. Swings and misses out in front of the breaking ball, 0-1. Jeff was at the plate when Travis Harrison at the same time stole second and was caught stealing to end the first. Travis does get credit for the steal, but foot popped off the bag afterwards. So ruled out. 0-1 on Gardner. Here it comes. Called strike two, clipping the outside edge.
You know, you see that so many times. The player loses his balance, and he just an inch or two off that bag, and yet the defensive player just keeps his
0-2 down in the dirt. Gardner checks his swing. They appeal to first, but Dennis Freck says he held up 1-2.
Yeah, defensive player just keeps his glove right on the guy, and all of a sudden the umpire says, hey, you're out.
I know we were talking about it yesterday. The manager of the 1987 and the 1991 Minnesota Twins, but in, I believe it was the 1991 World Series between the Twins and the Braves, 1-2. Gardner cracks it on the ground in. Diving stop by Achenbach in the hole. He gets up and throws out Gardner. What a play. Trevor Achenbach, the second baseman, ranging to his left. Full extension dive onto his stomach. Makes the play to rob Gardner of a leadoff hit.
I saw that base hit going there, and then all of a sudden I couldn't believe when he extended his body fully. Well, look, he looks like he's what, 6 foot, at least 6'2", 6'3".
Well, he's listed as 5'11".
You're not serious?
I'm dead serious.
My God, he looks so big from here.
Now Carlos Castro, 1 out, nobody on. First pitch from Ortiz. Castro swings and flies it in the air down the right field line, and that slices just into the Otters bullpen for strike one.
And I just had changed glasses before I took my sunglasses off, put my regulars on. Maybe I should have them re-examined.
Well, back to the 1991 World Series.
Yes.
One of the major plays in that series was the Twins. I forget what player it was. I believe it was Kent Herbeck. The Castro swings at the 0-1, lines it into left. Suarez coming on. And the left fielder makes the catch for the second out of the inning. But it was a close play at first. A pickoff play, I believe. Terry Pendleton trying to get back to the bag for the Braves. Kent Herbeck caught the ball, kept the tag on Pendleton. And Atlanta fans would have you say that Herbeck pushed Pendleton off the base in order to get the out.
I've seen that happen, yes.
While Twins say, oh, he lost his balance and fell off. First pitch to Brant Whiting is a breaking ball over the outside corner for strike one. Yeah. But the umpire on the field ruled that Pendleton came off the bag. Herbeck applied the tag, and that was that.
Yeah. You know, you're describing.
0-1 pitch. Whiting lines it right back up the middle for a base knock. Nearly takes off Ortiz's head for the first hit of the game for the Otters.
You know, you're describing something like a basketball. Here you got two centers, and one center pushes the other, and all of a sudden the guy rebels and punches the other guy, and all of a sudden the referee calls it, and the guy, yeah, but he pushed me front, but I didn't see it. I only saw what I saw. So therefore,
Number two, the left fielder.
Yeah. So what you're saying is the umpire didn't see him push. That's it.
2 outs now. Taylor Lane, the batter, bottom of the second. River City 1, Evansville nothing. Otters trying to chase down the Rascals at the top of the division. Currently a game back, and Taylor Lane swings at the first pitch, fouls it back over the screen for strike one. Lane right-handed, batter open stance. Ortiz, the southpaw, set on the mound. Quick leg kick the pitch, and it's rolled just foul up the third base side, 0-2.
Beautiful day. Baseball should be played Sunday afternoons, not in the evenings. Going back to the old days.
0-2 on Lane. The pitch. Fouled off again, still 0-2. Lane this season He's now played in 9 games. This is going to be number 10. 11 hits, 33 at-bats, 7 runs scored, a double, and 6 driven in. So far, the early returns on Taylor Lane have been very positive. Waiting at first, 2 outs. Bottom of the second, Otters trail by 1. Here it comes. Off speed, down in the dirt, Lane lays off. Ortiz readies up at the shoulders. Checks the runner, now his pitch. Fires a fastball, misses outside, 2-2.
Boy, that is close.
Count even at 2. Break-even pitch. Lane swings and misses. Stumbles out of the box on the pitch inside. And that ends the inning. We'll go to the third. It's River City 1, Evansville nothing. Here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
SRG Global, a Guardian company, would like to wish the Evansville Otters the best of luck in today's contest. Founded in 1932, SRG Global is one of the world's largest manufacturers of chrome-plated plastic parts for the automotive, commercial truck, and household appliance industry. Located locally at 601 North Congress Avenue in Evansville, SRG Global can be found online at srgglobal.com. They can also be reached in Evansville by phone at 812-477-6151.
The Evansville Otters would like to thank Sinorama Evansville for their support this season. Sinorama Evansville is a multi-application supplier of custom-made signs, banners, and decals in the tri-state. Located at 1300 North Royal Avenue in Evansville, Sinorama is open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. They can be reached by phone at 812-477-7763 and can be found online at sinorama.com/in-Evansville. Sinorama Evansville, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
Since 1994, Slay's Restoration has been assisting tri-state residents clean up and restore their properties after disasters of all kinds. Located at 2121 Cotter Avenue in Evansville, Slay's Restoration offers assistance for water damage, fire and smoke damage, mold and biohazard mitigation, complete reconstruction, and much more. Slay's Restoration can be reached toll-free 24 hours a day at 1-888-776-8555. It can also be found online at slaysrestoration.com.
Chugging along to the top half of the third inning, rather. River City and Evansville Rascals with an early 1-0 lead in the series finale and the final game of the regular season home schedule for the Otters at Bosse Field.
And just making a point, River City is in first place. The Otters are in second place.
So the first pitch to Lalonde's right down the middle for strike 1.
Tied with Normal for second.
As well as Florence.
And Florence, right. 3 people tied.
0-1 misses down and away to Lalonde, 1-1. And then not to mention, tied in the wild card in the East Division, Lake Erie, also at 46 and 43. 1-1 pitch. Fastball clips the outside corner. Whiting wanted it down and in, got a little up and away, but still gets the call, 1-2. Along the shortstop for the Rascals, right-handed batter. So he swings at the 1-2 and dribbles it back to the screen out in front of a breaking ball.
Didn't he get the big double the other night? Kind of hurt us with the bases loaded. Right center.
So Lalonde, as the 1-2 comes home again, and it's fisted out to short. Gould started in, now traces back a few steps onto the outfield grass. The shortstop puts it away on the fly for the first out of the inning. It was Lalonde who got the 2-run single in the top of the ninth that tied the game.
Okay, tied the game. Okay.
Trevor Achenbaugh, the second baseman, was the one who had the 2-run double that gave them the lead later in the inning.
Okay, that's where I'm getting mixed up. I know he got the big hit in that ninth inning.
Now 1 out, Kevin Suarez, the hitter. Top of the third inning, Otters nothing, Rascals 1. Wins first pitch. Suarez swings and drills it straight back to the net, 0-1. Absolutely gorgeous day for baseball. A little hot on the muggy side. But other than that, the wind's blowing pretty good.
Yeah.
Sunshine bathes the diamonds. 0-1 pitch. Fastball blows by Suarez. Foul tipped into Whiting's glove. And it's 0-2. Randy through the first 2 innings. 2 strikeouts, 1 hit allowed, 1 run.
Now, I was talking to Bobby Siegel's father, Elliot, and mentioning going to Yankee Stadium and always played doubleheaders on Sunday, 9 innings. 2 9 innings.
0-2 pitch. Can't find the outside corner. A shade or 2 off the black. 1-2.
He was talking about going to Indianapolis AAA teams years ago, and the first game would be 9 innings.
1-2, lined foul right above the Otters dugout. Still 1-2.
And he said then the announcer would come and say the second game will be 7 innings. So the first was 9, second was 7. Today everything is 7 and 7.
The kick in the 1-2 from Wynn. Bouncing ball out to short, hit softly. Gould charges, picks it on the short hop, and throws to first to retire Suarez. Nice handiwork there from Gould to retire a speedy Suarez for the second out of the inning.
That's the first time I've seen JJ scoop one up like that in a long time. When he first came here, that was the way he fielded. But he's been picking them in a more leisure fashion. Why, oh boy.
Lineup turns over now for the leadoff man, J.D. Hearn. 2 outs, top of the third, Rascals by 1, and Hearn hits it hard on the ground to short, right to Gould, who picks it up and throws to first to get J.D. Hearn by a half step to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Randy Wynn. We'll go to the bottom half of the third. It's River City 1, Evansville nothing, here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
About that, folks, a quick little technical difficulty, but we're here in the bottom of the third inning. The 2-1 pitch to Taylor Hilson misses high, or I believe that might have been the 3-2 actually, and the count's full. 1 out, bottom of the third. Hunter Cullen led off the frame with a bunt back to the mound. He was retired. Now the payoff to Hilson. He swings and fouls it in the air right side, and he stays alive, 3-2.
Brought to you by Hess Construction. Choose the best and never regret it.
One out, bottom of the third inning. River City 1, Evansville nothing. Johnny Ortiz still out on the mound for the Rascals. Southpaw comes set. Payoff pitch again, and Hilson dribbles it foul third base side. Taylor now has his average above 200 for the first time this season at 212, and on base percentage, it's pretty high considering his average as well at 350. Payoff again. Chases upstairs but manages to foul it back out of play. Still 3-2.
Overhead foul ball brought to you by Hess Construction. Choose the best.
And I notice our catcher, Wes, is wearing a pair of sunglasses underneath that catcher's mask. I don't know how they do it.
Ortiz from the stretch. The 3-2 again, and Hilson lines it, and it's speared by the third baseman, Martinez. At the height of his jump, reaches up and snares the liner. Hilson can't place it over his head, and the 6'4" Martinez uses all of that reach to haul it in for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, I thought that's the second one. I thought Gardner had a base hit. Now I thought Hilson had a base hit.
And that was weird. It felt like everything was moving in slow motion there.
Yes, yes. Yes, I tell you.
Lineup turns over now for David Cronin. 2 outs, nobody on. Otters trail 1-0. Ortiz set his pitch. Breaking ball snaps over the inside corner. Cronin down in the count 0-1. Left on left matchup. Cronin flew out to left his first time up. Now the 0-1. Chases down low, grounds it up the middle. Backhand stop by the second baseman Achenbach up to his feet. His throw to first is late. That'll be an infield single for Cronin. Achenbach showing off tremendous range has already robbed Jeff Gardner of a hit going to his left. Now going to his right, a slide up the middle on the backhand. Just can't get enough mustard on the throw to get Cronin.
You know, that would have been an interesting call, Sam, if the ball and Cronin was arriving at the same time, because I don't know if you noticed Freeman was off the bag.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes, when he stretched, he was about a foot off that bag.
Now 2 outs, Cronin at first, and J.J. Gould the batter. And Ortiz checks the runner with a throw over.
Yeah, his foot was too far in the field.
A lot of times we'll try and see first baseman try to get away with that. Same thing when middle infielders are turning a double play. So the pitch to Gould, he swings and skies it in the air on the infield, just beyond short. Shortstop Lalonde backing up onto the outfield grass. Makes the catch and retires the side. We're through 3 complete. It's River City 1, Evansville 0 here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
The pizza brick road always goes to Tyroni's. I'm in the mood for pizza and I'm ready to go. The pizza brick road goes to Tyroni's. So follow me down the pizza brick road. Road down to Tyroni's. The pizza brick road. The pizza brick road always goes to Tyroni's.
Hi, I'm Bill Morgan of Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. I've built a reputation of doing quality work that will stand the test of time. We didn't get here by knocking on doors, talking gibberish, or trying to be the lowest bid. You don't like to be sold to, and that's not what we do. My philosophy is simple: treating your home like it's my own, from start to finish. For roofing, gutters, siding, give us a call at Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. Roofing the right way. 812-499-5892 or BillMorganRoofing.com.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811. Brought to you by Indiana 811.
Top half of the 4th inning we go. River City 1, Evansville 0. Randy Whedon back to work, and his first assignment here in the frame is Trevor Achenbach, who swings and misses at Wynn's first pitch, 0-1. Achenbach grounded out to third his first time up. Now the 0-1. Little blooper off the hands into shallow left field. Gould going back. Shortstop reaches out, but the ball's in over his head. Picks it up in a hop and gets it back into second. But it's a Texas League base knock for Trevor Achenbach, leading off the top of the 4th.
Yeah, J.J. ran quite a bit out there into short left center field. That was a tough play.
Nothing available there for Gould. So the second hit of the game for the Rascals. Second time they've gotten the leadoff man on here today. And the first pitch to Clint Freeman's fouled straight back, 0-1. 1-0 Rascals, top of the fourth inning. Here from Bosse Field, the finale of this three-game set, the finale of the season for the Otters as well here at Bosse Field. Achenbaugh at first. Solid lead, and Wynn looks over there with a throw, but Achenbaugh back in safely.
Yeah, he looked like he was going to be a rabbit on that particular pitch. Let's see if he does.
Another throw over, and Wynn nearly has Achenbaugh leaning with a quick move, but he slips a hand back. Achenbaugh 10 steals in 15 tries. He's got nobody out top of the fourth. Clint Freeman, the batter, struck out swinging his first time up. The 0-1. Freeman hits it in the air to center field, not all too deep. Hunter Cullen ranges over to his right, and over in the left center alley, the center fielder puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Number 11, designated hitter, Paul Cronenfeld.
Wind still blowing strong out there in center, right to left, pretty frigid across the diamond. Achenbaugh still at first, and now Paul Cronenfeld doubled off the left field fence his first time up. Came around to score the only run of the game to this point. Left-handed batter. Win from the stretch, his first pitch. It's a slow breaking ball. Loops on in for strike one. Oh, and 1 on Cronenfeld. Here it comes. Fastball just a touch inside. And the count's even at 1. Cronenfeld, 294 on the season, 22 home runs, 65 knocked in. Whiting sets up in. Wynn holding, now the pitch. The curveball misses outside, 2-1. Wynn can't hit his spot.
Well, this would be a pretty good opportunity to steal.
And 2-1, a hit and run count potentially. We'll see what's up. The leg kick, the pitch. Runner stays put as Cronenfeld flies it in the air, heading towards the left field corner. Taylor Lane after it. The left fielder makes the catch on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Number 23, third baseman, Braxton Martinez.
Cronenfeld again showing good power the other way, but can't produce the success he had his first time up on the long fly out to left. Second out of the inning. Now Braxton Martinez popped out to first in foul territory his first time up on a marvelous catch from Carlos Castro over his head. First pitch, runner goes, called strike outside corner, throw to second is on the money. Brent Whiting nails Trevor Achenbaugh by a mile to catch him stealing and end the frame. We'll go to the bottom half of the fourth. Still River City 1, Evansville nothing. Here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Bottom half of the fourth inning coming up. River City 1, Evansville nothing. Johnny Ortiz back to work for the Rascals here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in Evansville, Indiana. Travis Harrison leads it off for the Otters, stole a base, and then was subsequently caught stealing on the same play his first time up. Left on right matchup, Harrison worked the count full and then drew his 60th walk on the campaign. Ortiz from the stretch, his first pitch. Harrison swings and fouls it back for strike one.
You know, people don't look at that saying 60 walks. That's like 60 hits. I mean, you were on first base.
Yeah, Travis with an on-base percentage well north of 400 at 422.
Yeah.
Counts 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled back to the screen. Still 0, or now 0-2.
What's the story on Ryan Long? I mean, is he going to make the trip, I wonder?
I mean, I imagine he'll make the trip. When he's ready to go, obviously, is kind of up to him and the doctors.
Well, we need him in that lineup.
0-2. Harrison chops it on the ground up the third baseline. Fair ball. Martinez fields behind the bag, sets his feet, and the third baseman guns down Harrison for the first out of the inning.
Number 5, regular Jeff Gardner.
Now with one out, that'll bring up Jeff Gardner. Grounded out his first time up, was robbed of a base hit by Trevor Achenbaugh, the second baseman, ranging to his left into the hole. To rob Jeff of a base hit leading off the top of the second. Now one out, bottom of the fourth. First offering. Ortiz rips off a breaking ball for a called strike. It's 1-0 River City, bottom of the fourth. Not much offense to go around Evansville with just 2 hits and a walk. River City, a couple of hits and a run. As the next curveball misses outside to Gardner, 1-1. Center fielder Hearn now shifting way over to right center as Gardner chops the 1-1 foul up the first base side, 1-2.
That's something you don't see very often. The center fielder running from left center to right center just when the pitcher's ready to deliver the ball.
And Dennis Freck says he went around. That's an awful tough view for the first base umpire to see whether or not a left-handed batter checked his swing, but Freck says Gardner could not hold up. That's strike 3, third of the game for Ortiz, and there's 2 outs here in the fourth.
I agree 100% with you. To have the first baseman make a call like that with a left-hand batter, it's nearly impossible to see. Therefore, he should just decline. You know, just put nothing. No call.
Carlos Castro, the hitter here, 2 outs, nobody on. And he swings at the first pitch and skies it in the air behind home. That's going to get back out of play. Landed on top of our heads for strike 1.
Instructions, use the best and never regret it.
Carlos flew out to left his first time up. Nobody on, 2 outs in the pitch. Hard grounder right back up the box by the feet of the pitcher Ortiz and on into center. Castro makes Ortiz skip to his loo a little bit trying to dodge that bullet. And it's a base knock for Carlos. His hitting streak now up to 9.
He's been a great addition ever since he came off that DL. Too bad we didn't have him all year.
Of course, Carlos had to deal with a sprained MCL in his elbow after hurting it against Gateway at the end of the month of May. Missed nearly 2.5 months. And the first pitch to Brand Whiting is a breaking ball that doesn't break, stays high, 1-0. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. River City 1, Evansville nothing. Finale of the 3-game set. Otters trying to win 2 in a row to take the series. possibly climb into a tie for first place. The pitch down and away, and Whiting's ahead in the count 2-0.
Would it be a virtual tie, or would it be percentage points one ahead of the other?
It would be a virtual tie. The Otters would improve to 47 and 43. River City would drop to 47 and 43.
Oh, okay. Identical.
Whiting single to center his first time up. Absolute screamer. Now takes the 2-0, misses away, 3-0.
But as you said, if it was a position of one team winning 6, the other winning 2, they would have the preference.
Yes. The 3-0. Called strike one, clipping the outside corner. Thigh high, 3-1. 2 outs. Castro at first. Bottom of the 4th inning, just the 3rd hit of the game for the Otters. Left on left matchup. Ortiz comes ready. Now throws the 3-1. Whiting swings and misses. Off speed, down below the knees. And the count's full 3-2. First baseman Freeman's gonna jump off the bag, play behind the runner. Castro gets a head start, so a ball in the gap could prove to be some trouble now. Ortiz brings home the 3-2. And it's popped in the air behind short, out towards center. Shortstop Lalonde out on the outfield grass. And he makes the catch over top his head for the final out of the inning. Otters strand a man, and we'll go to the 5th. River City 1, Evansville nothing here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
The Hoosier Lottery began selling lottery tickets on October 13, 1989. Since then, the Hoosier Lottery has offered hundreds of different games, awarded prizes to millions of players, and given billions of dollars to the state of Indiana. The Hoosier Lottery's mission is to responsibly provide innovative and entertaining lottery games for the benefit of the citizens of Indiana. To learn more about the Hoosier Lottery, visit them online at HoosierLottery.com. The Hoosier Lottery, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Chapter 16, would like to take time to say, Go Otters! The IBEW Local 16's jurisdiction includes 13 counties in southwestern Indiana, as well as Wabash County in Illinois. Its members are divided into several categories of electrical work, including inside construction, maintenance electric, residential wiring, and sign classifications. More information on IBEW Local 16 can be found online at IBEW16.net.
Hi, this is Joe Townsend from JMT Restoration. We are proud to be a sponsor of the 2016 Frontier Champion Evansville Otters. If you ever have a mold or water restoration issue in your home or business, give us a call at 812-205-5384. JMT Restoration Service, where professional work meets affordable pricing. Remember, go Otters!
You're listening to exclusive coverage of Evansville Otters baseball on 91.5 FM WUEV Evansville.
We head to the top half of the 5th inning, and Randy Wynn's first pitch misses high and inside to Braxton Martinez. River City 1, Evansville nothing. The 1-0 to Martinez hits the outside corner, 1-1. Randy Wynn and Johnny Ortiz have been duking it out back and forth. Just one run on the scoreboard to this point. Now Martinez swings at the 1-1 and pops it in the air by second base. Second baseman Cronin on the infield dirt next to the bag. Calls it in for the first out of the inning.
I'm going to say, probably off the record, that if it wasn't for the wind blowing as hard as it is, they wouldn't have had that run.
Yeah, River City's only run of the game came on a Cronenfeld leadoff double. Advanced to third on a pop-up, and then advanced home on an RBI ground out by the man currently at the plate, Zach Levy, who takes a breaking ball, missing just above the belt for ball 1. 1 out, top of the 5th. Levy, left-handed batter, stands in, slightly open stance. Hands held across from his shoulders, and takes a fastball inside, 2-0.
I thought both of those pitches were strikes, but again, my eyesight, I guess, is bad.
Wynn rocks and deals the 2-0. Line down the right field side. That's a fair ball right on the chalk. Right fielder Gardner over to cut it off before the corner. Spins and throws into second, but Levy's in there standing with a double on a liner that just kicked off the line for the second two-base hit of the game for the Rascals.
Number 27, catcher Gage West.
Now runner at second for the catcher, Gage West. Struck out swinging his first time up to end the second. First pitch to him. Fastball runs away for ball one. It's River City 1, Evansville nothing. Just one run in this game. That was back in the top of the second. Levy out at second for West, a .247 hitter. It's not driven in all too many runs on the campaign. Just 8 of them this season. The pitch. Wynn leaves a breaking ball high. Can't find the outside edge either, and it's 2-0. Shortstop Gould shadows the runner Levy, who's got good wheels. West, good squat in the box, left-handed batter. He swings at the 2-0 and lines it back foul out of play. 2-1.
Brought to you by Heads Construction. Choose the best and never regret it.
One out, top of the fifth. Otters trail by a 1. Randy Wynn trying to keep it at that. Levy dances off of second, and the 2-1 tapped foul up the first base side, fielded by the first base coach for the Rascals. 2-2. Wynn comes set. Cranks and deals the 2-2 pitch, and it's lined by the glove of the first baseman Castro down the right field line. Levy's going to score from second. West holds on at first. It's an RBI single just inside of the bag up the first base line, and River City has a 2-0 lead.
And I tell you what, Mr. Gardner out there in right field just prevented that runner from going to second base with an excellent throw. Hurrying, getting into position, fielding, throwing, and holding Mr. West to a single. That could prove very important.
Ransom Lalonde now the batter. Rascals now lead by 2, and Lalonde swings and misses at the first pitch. 1 run here in the top of the fifth. Gage West still at first. Held on by Castro. Lalonde, the batter, popped out to short his first time up. The 0-1. Lalonde late again on the fastball and finds himself in the hole 0-2. Whiting sets up in. Wynn fires home the pitch. Fastball misses. Downstairs. Had plenty of plate. It was right down the middle, but evidently not the height.
Would you say squeezing home plate?
Just a bit. 1-2. The pitch. Slider down and away. Lalonde lays off. 2-2. West at first, top of the fifth. 1 out. Rascals lead by 2, and the 2-2 is lined into left field by the glove of Taylor Hilson, jumping at third. Can't haul it in, though. Lalonde with the 2-strike single.
Number 31.
West advances up to second. Lalonde aboard at first, with 1 out still for Kevin Suarez.
You know, now I repeat myself, Sam, when Gardner got that ball quickly as he did, threw a shot to second base, holding West up to a single. If he had advanced to double, we would have had another run scoring on that base hit there. So give Gardner another star for his outstanding defensive play out there. I'll tell you, and you notice how that ball just died? Is it drifted out there to left field. It was a line drive that just died.
Then at first and second for Suarez here, the 9-hole hitter. Grounded out to short his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Wynn rears back and hits the outside corner with a heater, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Suarez swings and pops it in the air to center. Cohen coming on in, and the center fielder puts it away with ease for the second out of the inning. Runners stay put at first and second.
Mr. Hearn coming up. He's been making pretty good contact all this series here. So
Hearn 0 for 2 here tonight. Was 0 for 3 in last night's game with a bases loaded walk. Runner in scoring position, also a man at first, and Wynn's first delivery. Spins a nice breaking ball over the outside corner for strike one.
Beautiful breaking pitch. That's one thing about Randy. He's got good stuff.
2-0 River City, top of the fifth. They've added another run here in the frame on the Gage West RBI single. 0-1 on Hearn, the leadoff batter. Wynn checks his runners, the pitch. Fastball misses down and away. Whiting wanted it in. Had to shift across the plate to pick it up. The set, the pitch. Lined into left field. That's another base hit. Coming around third and trying to score is West. The throw from Lane is into the cutoff man, Hilson, on a hop. No play at the plate. West scores from second, and it's 3-0 River City.
Number 9.
Yeah, Mr. Hearn has been a very, very effective player for those guys today. I mean, in this series.
Hearn having himself a very fine season.
Yes, he is.
283 hitter, 10 home runs, now 40 driven in. All out of the leadoff spot with 10-plus stolen bases. He's giving the Rascals a 3-0 edge. And Trevor Achenbaugh now the batter. Alon up to second, Hearn at first. 2 outs, top of the fifth. 3-0 River City. And just, you don't feel like any one of these balls has been absolutely scorched or anything that.
I'd say the last two base hits to left field, they were just slap type hits.
They were solid, they were base hits, they were clean.
But they died.
The first pitch to Achenbaugh is a curveball down and away for ball one.
It had enough lift to get over the infield, and that was it.
Doesn't feel like Wynn's pitching poorly, but here we are in the top of the fifth, 3-0 Rascals. And his 1-0 to Achenbaugh is fouled out of play, 1-1.
Brought to you by Hits Construction. Choose the best and never regret it.
Well, let's go back over all the hits they've got. How many have been really solid line drive or solid hits, in essence, to what they've got? I mean, yeah, they're bleeders.
The 1-1 pitch chopped on the ground to third. Hilson, the third baseman, charges, fields on the grass, takes a couple more steps and fires to first to get Achenbaugh and end the inning. But River City gets 2 on 4 hits in the frame. We'll go to the bottom half of the fifth, halfway home. It's River City 3, Evansville nothing. Here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Bottom half of the fifth inning coming up. It's River City 3, Evansville nothing. Taylor Lane's going to lead it off for the Otters. So 7, 8, and 9 in the batting order. Otters trying to keep pace with the Rascals and win this series. Possibly pull themselves into a tie for first. And the first pitch of the at-bat to Lane misses high and outside for ball one. Johnny Ortiz back to work for the Rascals. He's been solid through 4 innings. He's allowed just 3 hits, 1 walk, struck out 3. His 1-0 pitch. Fastball clips the outside corner at the knees. Lane's displeased with the call, but it's 1-1. Lane struck out swinging his first time up. Open stance for the right-handed batter. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 2, and again on the outside black.
Yeah, it looked a little high to me, but again.
Ortiz, the southpaw, comes set. First base side of the rubber. The kick in the pitch. Line down the right field side. That's going to slice out of play, 1-2. I give credit to Lane there on that pitch. It was the same as the prior 2. He knew, I might not like the call, but the home plate umpire is going to give it. I got to swing.
Well, I was always brought up to
1-2 pitch. Rolled on the ground up the third base side, just foul.
I was brought up as far as baseball is concerned, Sam, if you've got 2 strikes and the pitch is close, swing, because you can't take a chance of the umpire calling it a strike. And you see that so many times where the runner or the batter starts walking to first base and it's called strike 3.
1-2 again. Lane taps it out in front of home plate catcher West, out from the crouch, tries to pick it up, bobbles it falls to his feet.
E2.
And Taylor Lane's going to be safe at first.
See, now, if I may just give a little instruction, I always taught, and I was taught when I was younger, that when you field a bunt, you use both hands. You scoop it into the glove instead of picking it up bare hand, which he just did and tried, and he lost it. If he had scooped it, he probably would have made the play.
Well, Lane aboard at first, and maybe this is the kickstart that the Otters need. Hunter Cullen at the plate, Lane at first. Left-on-left matchup. Hunter squares to bunt and takes a fastball down low for ball 1. Hunter tried to bunt his first time up, but hit it back to the mound.
I'm going to, I don't know if Hunter was bunting for a base hit then, or is he sacrificing because you're down 3 runs. 1 run is not going to help you putting him on second base.
1-0 on Cullen. The kick in the pitch, squares to bunt again, gets it down back to the mound. Ortiz off from the rubber, picks it up and throws to first to retire Hunter. Up to second goes Lane. Sacrifice successful in this instance. And with 1 man gone, that brings up Taylor Hilson.
Can you explain that logic? It's beyond me.
Hilson lined out to third his first time up. Almost snuck it by the glove of Martinez, who leapt high into the air and snagged it to rob Hilson of a base knock. Lane at second, Otters down by 3. Bottom half of the 5th inning. First pitch to Hilson, he shows bunt now and takes high and outside for ball 1. There, Hilson was trying to bunt for a base hit.
That is right, that was a base hit, but then again, well, okay. I'm going to say, when you sacrifice someone to second base, you don't bunt the next batter.
Left on right matchup, Ortiz set. Checks the runner, his pitch. Fastball finds the inside corner below the letters, 1-1.
And when you're watching Frontier League Baseball, you see the most unusual things that it's just unbelievable.
Playing at second. The pitch. Hilson swings, pops it up over top of the Otters dugout. That's going to hit right into the dugout in front of Matt Chavarria, who was waiting for the ball to come down. It's 1-2.
You know, it reminds me, Sam, many years ago when I was back in Jersey and I had this softball coach, a girl softball coach. And one day I stopped in to watch their practice in the gym. Of course, you know how it is in the East when it's March, we have snow on the ground. So they were practicing inside the gym.
Ortiz set at the shoulders, checks his runner. The pitch. Hilson dribbles it back to the mound, off the glove of the pitcher. Ortiz picks it up with a bare hand and rifles it to first to still get Hilson. A nice play from Ortiz, able to recover after knocking it down with the glove, picks it up with the bare hand. Hilson retired for the second out of the inning. Lane stays at second.
Well, anyway, this softball coach was practicing rundowns. There was a runner on third, and there was a ground ball hit to the infield, and they threw it to the catcher, and before you know it, the left fielder came in, the right fielder came in, the center fielder came in, and it was all over. I said, Ellen, all 9 people. I said, when are you ever going to see that? She said, you got to be prepared in case it ever happens. I couldn't believe 9 people involved in a rundown.
Lane still out at second. David Cronin, the batter. Otters trail by 3, bottom of the 5th. In the first pitch, Ortiz spins a breaking ball over the outside half for strike 1.
This was the same softball coach I had that in between innings they were eating McDonald's hamburgers on the bench during the game.
Hey, if you could do that, you would too.
She thought you were against women when I talked to her.
0-1 to Cronin. Fastball misses inside, 1-1. David 1 for 2. Single and a fly out to left. I mean, Babe Ruth used to drink beers, eat hot dogs, smoke cigars before his at-bat.
Yes, he was different. Paul Winter tells the story, and I'll tell it in a minute. Paul Winter, you remember Big Poison.
Ball and a strike on Cronin. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Lane out at second. Ortiz looks back at him, and Cronin calls time, with Ortiz taking a little bit too long to come home.
Anyway, Babe Ruth was in Pittsburgh, and Big Poison played for Pittsburgh. And he said all night long, Babe Ruth had liquor and served.
The pitch to Cronin misses below the knees, 2-1.
He was drinking all night, and it come like 6 o'clock in the morning. He had 10 pork chops for breakfast. That afternoon, he hit 3 home runs. They said, how can you beat that?
10 pork chops.
Yeah. Well, he was supposed to have been a good eater as well as a good drinker.
Pretty good smoker, too.
Yes.
Apparently, he was a very good golfer as well.
Oh, that I don't know. He was a good pitcher.
Oh, I mean, yeah. 2-1 to Cronin. Off speed, hangs high, 3-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Otters down by 3 runs in the series finale, trying to win the rubber match and maybe, just maybe, move into a tie for first place entering the final week of the season. Lane, good speed out at second, shadowed by the shortstop Lalonde. The pitch. Cronin swings and pops it high into the air, shallow right center field. Right fielder Levy coming over, but it's the center fielder Hearn. So the ball is blown back towards straightaway center to bring it in and retire the side. Otters get a runner out to second, but Strandham there will go to the 6th. River City 3, Evansville nothing. Here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
The local area Pepsi Bottling Group distributors would like to wish the Evansville Otters the best of luck in today's contest. Featuring Pepsi Company products for distribution to retailers and vendors in the tri-state, the Pepsi Bottling Group has 3 tri-state locations at 901 East Diamond Avenue in Evansville, 2605 West Main Street in Marion, Illinois, and at 3081 Kentronics Drive in Owensboro. More information on Pepsi products can be found online at PepsiCo.com. Pepsi, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
This Evansville Otters broadcast is made possible through support from New Image Travel. New Image Travel provides motor coach charter service to the United States and Canada with pickup within a 150-mile radius of Evansville. A full list of New Image Travel's offerings can be found online at newimagecharter.com. New Image Travel can be reached toll-free at 1-800-432-6213. New Image Travel, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
The Evansville Otters would like to thank Sinorama Evansville for their support this season. Sinorama Evansville is a multi-application supplier of custom-made signs, banners, and decals in the tri-state. Located at 1300 North Royal Avenue in Evansville, Sinorama is open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. They can be reached by phone at 812-477-7763 and can be found online at sinorama.com/in-Evansville. Sinorama Evansville, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
Since 1994, Slay's Restoration has been assisting Tri-State residents.
So we've got a change to tell you about heading into the top half of the sixth inning. I thought I noticed it when he was going down the line trying to beat out that ground ball earlier in the frame, and Taylor Hilson came up a little limp going down the line. Hilson's out of the game.
Well,
Mike Rizzatello's going to come in. He's going to play left, and Taylor Lane's going to come in and play third.
Well, I'm glad you noticed it because, I wonder why he was so slow going down to first base. Good call. Good eyes.
Randy Wynn back to work. His first pitch to Clint Freeman is a called strike, 0-1. Yeah, I thought I noticed it, and I don't like to point out injuries unless they're going to end up having an impact because it didn't look quite like he was limping. The 0-1 misses inside on Freeman. But I thought I noticed him come up a little bit lame, and apparently that's the case. Mike Rizzatello comes in Hilson's spot. He'll play left. Taylor Lane comes in to play third. The 1-1 to Freeman is fouled straight back, 1-2. Lane, a natural third baseman. That's where he played for over 50 starts this past season at Arizona State. So the position that comes a bit more freely to him as opposed to the outfield. 1-2 from Wynn. Flown in the air to center field. Cohen breaks back, now comes in a few steps. Underneath of it, shaded towards left center, he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. It's 3-0 River City, top of the sixth. Rascals put up 2 last inning thanks to 4 base hits, 1 in the second. And that's all the offense we've seen. Evansville has been held in check to the tune of just 3 hits.
Third base, number 11, designated hitter Paul Cronenfeld.
Now Paul Cronenfeld, the batter, 1 for 2. Doubled off the left field wall his first time up, and a first pitch fastball from Wynn runs inside for ball 1.
Have you noticed that Freeman, that first baseman, just slide out? Just look at him down there in the
1-0 is a curveball in the outside corner, 1-1.
He's got a bald head. I mean, it's shaved and it's white.
The 1-1. Cronenfeld late on the fastball, hits it back to the screen, 1-2.
There's no color to his head. Yeah, my God. I kept watching it before and I wasn't sure, but now I am.
The 1-2, fouled off the hands, third base side, that's going to get out of play. Just because you have hair on your head does not mean you have to point out when other people don't, Bill. Come on now.
I know I go to the barber at least once a week to take the 2 hairs that I got.
1-2 to Cronenfeld again. And Wynn's fastball trails outside, 2-2. Top of the sixth. Evansville trailing by 3 runs in the series finale, the rubber match.
I got more hair than Boots Stay does.
The wind and the 2-2. Little liner, that's going to drop into right center field for a base hit. Jeff Gardner comes on and picks it up. Right fielder gets it on in, and Cronenfeld's aboard at first with his second hit of the day.
And again, that is not a hard hit ball. It's just a slap that's drifting up over the infield.
Cronenfeld just dropping the barrel of the bat on it out in front of a curveball. Little liner over the second baseman's head. Not much more to it.
No. I mean, that one that West got, it was a line drive. Well, not line drive, it was a...
First pitch now to Braxton Martinez. Is it high in the air to deep left field? Rizzatello tracing back at the track at the wall. It's over his head and over the wall for a 2-run home run the 9th that Randy Wynn has surrendered on the season. Braxton Martinez, first pitch fastball hunting, clobbers it over the wall in left center field, and the Rascals are on top 5-0.
And I was just about to say before that ball went out, that probably is going to be the hardest hit ball that they've seen all day. But I also think, and looking at the flag, Sam, that it might have been helped with the wind. But Mike really looked good out there going.
First pitch to Zach Levy, misses for ball one for Martinez. Home run number 12 on the season, RBIs 46-47. 1-0 to Levy. Called strike inside half, 1-1. Levy 1 for 2. RBI grounded as well as a double and a run scored. Top of the 6th. River City now a 5-run advantage. And Wynn's pitch is rolled on the ground to second. Cronin a few steps to his left, picks it up and fires to first to get Levy for the second out of the inning.
Well, let's not forget the other night we were winning 5-0 in the 9th inning, 1 out. And we ended up on the losing side of 8-5, so.
Stranger things have happened.
Right, so we can always come back.
Number 27, catcher Gage West.
Now 2 outs, nobody on for the catcher Gage West, 1 for 2. RBI double his last time up, right on the chalk down the right field line. Right on left matchup, the first pitch, Wynn shuffles West's feet. The fastball in the dirt, 1-0. One thing that's been curious all year is the Otters have obviously been so good at home, 29-19 on the season. The one thing that they haven't really done is most times at home, the big advantage, of course, is having the last at-bat. The Otters have only walked off twice this season, and they happened in back-to-back games in the middle of June. About 42 games into the season against the Gateway Grizzlies. The pitch to West misses away, and it's 2-0.
Wasn't one a grand slam?
No, that was Travis Harrison in the bottom of the 8th.
Oh, okay. Right.
But so the 2-0 comes home, and West hits it on the ground left side. Cronin ranges to his left, shallow onto the outfield grass. Picks it up and throws to first to retire West and end the inning. But 2 more runs for the Rascals on the 2-run shot from Braxton Martinez. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. River City 5, Evansville nothing. Here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer and Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krookemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Hey Otters fans, Thunderbolt Pass Golf Course has the best golf rates in town. Now offering 18 holes with a card for just $18. Don't forget the $1 drafts and $5 pitchers of ice cold beer. Come and visit the Bolt, Thunderbolt Pass Golf Course, a supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. Otters now trail at 5-0. Alongside Bill McCune, Sam Jelinek here from Bosse Field. J.J. Gould's going to lead it off for the Otters, 2, 3, and 4 in the order. with the Otters hoping to try and get back into this one. Trailing by 5, Johnny Ortiz back to work. He's carved up Evansville here this afternoon. Southpaw ready, his first pitch of the 6th. This is high and outside for ball 1. (1-0) to Gould. Fastball misses away, 2-0.
See, now, even though I know JJ's at bat, but I thought that was a strike. I'm happy it's a ball, but it looked like a strike to me.
Gould 0 for 2 this afternoon, a strikeout and a pop-up. Now takes a 2-0 fastball, shifting down and away, 3-0. Ortiz had been a reliever primarily for River City up until halfway through this year. Relieved for them last year as well. Now fires a 3-0 fastball over the inside half for strike 1. But Preston to duty, he's been solid as a starter, picking up a couple of wins. 6-2 on the year. The 3-1. Way inside, ball 4. Gould draws the leadoff walk. It looks like River City's going to get some action started down in their bullpen. Just some light stretching and tossing. Nothing too imminent. Evansville doing the same down in their bullpen. They've got an arm warming up on the mound. That's Mitch Aker. Travis Harrison now at the plate. Gould at first. Nobody out. Travis 0 for 2. First pitch. Fastball clips the inside black, 0-1. Harrison, right-handed batter. Ortiz, the lefty, out on the mound. Gould over at first, held on by Freeman. The set, the 0-1. Harrison fouls it straight back, and it's 0-2.
It looks like 26 or out there.
Is that 25? Yeah, that's 25. Ryan Orr getting loose down in the bullpen for River City. He pitched back on Friday, throwing 2 innings. 0-2 quickly on Harrison. Gould at first, nobody out. Here it comes. And it misses down low, 1-2. But Winfield at double play deck. Travis bounced out to third his last time up. The 1-2. Fouled back. I feel like Travis has hit an inordinate amount of baseball straight back to the screen today.
Yeah.
Just barely missing barreling balls off. Some days are like that. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ortiz ready. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball down low, 2-2.
You know, Sam, for the love of me, why would a pitcher worry about the run on first when you're up by 5 runs when you should be concentrating on the batter, especially a good hitter like Travis?
Gould takes his lead. Pretty healthy one over at the bag. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball high and away, and it's 3-2. I wish I would have been smarter at the start of the season to keep track of this. But just as many foul balls as Travis hits back to the screen, I feel like he works so many counts from 0-2 to 3-2.
He's been on a lot of, 60 yards.
Yeah, 60 walks.
He's got to have a lot of 3-2 counts.
Gould at first, count full. Bottom of the 6th. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4, gets away from the catcher west to the backstop. Gould up to second. Harrison takes first. And with nobody out, the Otters have something cooking here to start the inning. Back-to-back walks.
Well, that's what happened to the Otters on Friday night. Same thing. You know, we had a situation, although we had 1 out in the 9th inning. Here we have no outs. But still, walks is what killed us. What we have? We had 3 walks, and then I think we had 5 walks that inning, did we not?
Yeah, 5 in that inning.
Yeah, 5 in that inning. Tyler was 2, and I think...
no, Tyler had 3.
Oh, 3, and Mark had 1, and...
Chavarria had 1, and Thompson had 1.
Thompson had 1, yeah.
First and second, nobody out. And the first pitch to Jeff Gardner's on the outside corner for strike one.
Oh, I'd love to see Jeff hit one out there in that Bud Light lime patio box.
Nobody out, bottom of the sixth. Rascals 5, Otters nothing. Gardner 0 for 2 today. Faces a left-on-left matchup. The pitch. Big overhand breaking ball slices the outside edge. Quickly 0-2. Jeff's been struggling lately. Just 4 hits in his last 22 at-bats.
And there's 2 guys warming up down there. Number 12 as well. That's Chris Shigas.
Yep.
Shigas.
0-2 to Gardner. Bouncing ball hit over to first. Freeman Fields goes to second for 1. Throw back to first is late with the pitcher Ortiz covering. Did some fancy footwork to maneuver himself onto the bag, but Gardner hustling beats it out.
Yeah.
Gould goes down to third. Harrison retired on the force out. That's going to bring manager Steve Brook out to the mound with Carlos Castro due up. He might ask for the ball here from Johnny Ortiz. Get himself a right-on-right matchup. The score was closer than what it was. I think the change would be immediate, and that is going to be all for Johnny Ortiz. Steve Brook, the manager, takes the baseball. Ryan Orr is going to come on, and we're going to take a break. Pitching change here from Bossy Field. Be back in a sec. You're listening to Evansville Otters Baseball on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
Injuries are inevitable. It doesn't matter if you're playing baseball, walking the dog, or falling from a ladder. Injuries happen. When they do, Tri-State Orthopedics offers treatment for sprains, strains, and fractures by medical specialists. Tri-State Orthopedics is located at 225 Cross Lake Drive in Evansville, just north of the Lloyd and I-164. Tri-State Orthopedics can be reached by phone at 812-477-1558. Its urgent care line is 812-474-OUCH. Tri-State Orthopedics, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
The Pizza Brick Road always goes to Tyroni's. I'm in the mood for pizza and I'm ready to go. The Pizza Brick Road goes to Tyroni's. So follow me down the Pizza Brick Road. Road down to Tyroni's. The Pizza Brick Road. The Pizza Brick Road always goes to Tyroni's.
Hi, I'm Katie Taylor.
And I'm Paul Kirby. The Mickey's Kingdom Community Build is getting closer, and we need your help.
We already have a lot of great volunteers for the build, but we still need more.
Volunteers are the most important part of the Mickey's Kingdom Community Build, and we know our community always steps up to help.
For a complete list of days and times volunteers are needed, please visit our website at mickeyskingdomdowntownevansville.com and click on the Volunteers tab. Or email me, Katie Taylor, at ct37@evansville.edu.
Third guy in.
Otters have runners at first and third here in the bottom of the sixth inning, and Ryan Orr is the new pitcher on for the Rascals. Replaces Johnny Ortiz, who goes 5 1/3. 3 hits for right now, no runs on his line, but he's responsible for the 2 men on. 3 walks and 3 strikeouts, and his Rascals lead 5-0. Ryan Orr, the 5'9", 175-pound righty out of Kalamazoo College, pitched back on Friday, throwing 2 innings of scoreless baseball, giving up 2 hits, striking out 1. Carlos Castro's in here to face him.
I tell you what, I don't know if you noticed what Castro's dressed as.
First pitch to Castro. Out in front, chops it foul, 0-1.
His jersey is out of his pants, and that is strictly forbidden.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's strictly forbidden.
Generally, an umpire will tuck it and then tell him, tuck that shirt in.
0-1 on Castro. Men at the corners, 1 out. The pitch. Fastball inside that clips Castro on the arm. That's going to be a hit by pitch. Castro on down to first, and the bases are loaded for Brant Whiting.
Is that the end of this guy? A new guy coming in?
Yep, and Ryan Orr is going to face one batter. They're going to go to the lefty here to face Brant Whiting.
He's coming in now.
So we'll take yet another break here The Otters have the bases loaded with one out now. Brant Whiting coming up. You're listening to Evansville Otters baseball here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
Hi, I'm Bill Morgan of Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. I've built a reputation of doing quality work that will stand the test of time. We didn't get here by knocking on doors, talking gibberish, or trying to be the lowest bid. You don't like to be sold to, and that's not what we do. My philosophy is simple: treating your home like it's my own, from start to finish. For roofing, gutters, siding, give us a call at Bill Morgan Roofing and Construction. Roofing the right way. 812-499-5892 or BillMorganRoofing.com.
The Evansville Otters would like to thank the Evansville Courier and Press for their support and coverage of Otters baseball. The Evansville Courier and Press provides news, sports, and weather coverage to the Tri-State, both in a print and online edition. The Evansville Courier and Press can be found online at courierandpress.com, as well as on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. The Evansville Courier and Press, a member of the Journal Media Group.
No matter how large or small your digging project may be, no matter how urban or rural, you must always call 811 before any digging project. 811 is our national one-call number, alerting your local utility companies to come out and mark any lines they have near your dig site. So before you do this or this, make sure you do this. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811. Brought to you by Indiana 811.
So Chris Chigas comes on in here to face Brant Whiting. Bases are loaded. There's one out in the bottom of the sixth. The Otters trail by 5. Chigas, a southpaw, 6'2", 190 pounds. To face Brant Whiting, the left-handed batter, 1 for 2 this afternoon. Singled back in the second. First pitch to him. Whiting swings and hits it hard on the ground to short. Shortstop Lalonde waits back on it, flips to second for 1, back to first. Chris Chigas comes on and on one pitch gets 2 outs, and the Otters are turned away here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll go to the 7th. It's River City 5, Evansville nothing here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
GD Ritzy's is a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. GD Ritzy's menu features hamburgers, grilled chicken sandwiches, old-fashioned peanut butter and jelly, and ice cream. With 3 Evansville locations: west at 4810 University Drive, on the north side at 4320 North 1st Avenue, and on the east side at 601 North Green River Road. GD Ritzy's is open from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. GD Ritzy's, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
Heritage Federal Credit Union has 7 full-service branches in both Evansville and Newburgh, serving more than 38,000 members. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Vandenberg or Warwick County. Heritage Federal Credit Union offers mortgage and consumer loans, checking and savings accounts, as well as online banking for members. Heritage Federal Credit Union can be reached toll-free by phone at 1-800-858-1693. It can also be found online at hfcu.info.
The Hoosier Lottery began selling lottery tickets on October 13, 1989. Since then, the Hoosier Lottery has offered hundreds of different games, awarded prizes to millions of players, and given billions of dollars to the state of Indiana. The Hoosier Lottery's mission is to responsibly provide innovative and entertaining lottery games for the benefit of the citizens of Indiana. To learn more about the Hoosier Lottery, visit them online at HoosierLottery.com. The Hoosier Lottery, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
Pitching for us now.
We go to the top half of the 7th inning. Randy Wynn's afternoon is done. Randy goes 6 innings in this one. Gives up 8 hits, 5 runs all earned. Does not walk a batter, strikes out just 2, and is currently on the hook for his 9th loss of the season. The Otters can't mount a dramatic late comeback. Mitch Aker is on to replace him. Mitch, the 6'2", 195-pound righty, 1-5 on the season with a 3.97 ERA, 19 saves in 22 tries, 34 innings, 30 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 30 hits allowed. It's been a while since he pitched, back on August 23rd earlier this week. Getting through 2/3 of an inning, walking 2, striking out 1. Brady's going to have the bottom of the order and then the top 8, 9, and 1 here in the inning for River City, with the Rascals ahead 5-0 after the Otters squander a bases loaded situation in the bottom of the 6th.
Leading off, number 22, shortstop Ransom Lalonde.
Ransom Lalonde digs in to lead things off for the Rascals. Top of the 7th. River City 5, Evansville nothing. Anchor into his wind, his first pitch. Fastball in at the knees on Lalonde, 0-1. Lalonde 1 for 2. Dunked in a single his last time up. Right on right match up the pitch. Fastball runs high and tight, 1-1. Aker gets his sign, winds and deals the pitch. Fastball hit high in the air towards left field shallow. Shortstop Gould going out, left fielder Rizzatello coming in. He's underneath of it and puts it away with one hand for the first out of the inning.
Number 31, left fielder.
Now, why do the outfielders all kind of catch one hand and they more or less put it up by their shoulder? And I never seen it before. You know, the first one I ever seen catch one hand was Amos Otis. And then, of course, you have that guy with Oakland, and then the Yankees used to stare at the ball, you know, slap at it. You remember him? Batted. He was the first.
Kevin Suarez swings at the first pitch and pops it foul on the right side, 0-1. Are you thinking of Reggie Jackson?
No, not Reggie Jackson. No. This was a leadoff hitter.
Ricky Henderson?
Ricky Henderson.
Ricky did a lot of funny things.
He used to slap at them.
Suarez, the 9-hole hitter, 0 for 2. Akers pitch. Fastball zips in outside corner, and it's quickly 0-2. Yeah, Ricky could do things the way Ricky wanted to, because Ricky was Ricky. Loved talking in the third person. That was one of his favorite things. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball high, 1-2. Of course, when you set the major league record for most stolen bases ever in a season or in a career.
And then also, didn't he have the most home runs for a leadoff hitter?
1-2 pitch, curveball outside, 2-2. I think he had the most, both the most home runs out of the leadoff spot for a single season.
Right.
The most leadoff home runs in a game. In terms of leading off a game, the most times to do that.
Right.
2-2 pitch, curveball down and away. Suarez checks his swing, they appeal, and Freck says he held up in time. Count full. Top of the 7th, Otters down 5-0. Finale of the 3-game set from Bosse Field.
I tell you, you're so much like Mike Radowski. You pull me out of the hole every time.
Payoff pitch way outside, and Suarez draws the walk. I'll turn the lineup over for J.D. Hearn, and at least one thing everybody on the Otters as well as the Rascals can say they have in common with Ricky Henderson is Ricky played independent ball too.
Yeah, you know, Ricky played for, I think it was Newark.
Yep, the Newark Bears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When the now broadcaster for the Los Angeles Angels, Victor Rojas, son of Cookie Rojas, was the general manager and broadcaster for that team.
Oh, okay.
First pitch to Hearn. He swings and laces it in the air to left center field. Hit well. Rizzatello back towards the alley, but he's going to have to play it off the wall. Hunter Cullen gets there first. Coming around third and trying to score is Suarez, and he will standing. It's an RBI double for J.D. Hearn. The Rascals pile on another. It's 6-0.
Hearn has really hurt us in this series. He led off the first game. He led off with a double. First batter.
Well, he led off the first game of the series with a walk.
All right, okay. Anyway, he's hurt us.
Yeah, the second RBI of the day for Hearn. He's 2 for 4.
Yeah.
Now out at second, 1 out. Trevor Achenbaugh, the batter, 1 for 3. He's been caught stealing as well. 6-0 River City, top of the 7th. Aker comes set, checks the runner. His pitch. Drops in a breaking ball below the knees, 1-0.
I noticed Mike Rizzatello going after that shot that was in left center. He really motored. He's got good speed. For a catcher, that's unusual.
1-0 pitch. Achenbach checks his swing. Fastball misses outside. 2-0.
You don't find many catchers who can run.
Pitch. Hit high in the air to deep left field. Rizzatello going back at the track. He looks up and that ball is out of here. Trevor Achenbach with a 2-run blast to left. And River City now leads it 8-0 here in the top of the 7th.
Yep. And we were talking earlier about they didn't have too many good shots. They were a lot of cheap hits, but I'll tell you what, lately they haven't been cheap.
For Achenbach, that's his 3rd home run on the season. RBIs number 28 and 29 as well. And it feels like River City might be pulling away here in the late going. Clint Freeman, the batter, he's 0 for 3. And Mitch Akers' first pitch is a curveball high and outside, 1-0.
Well,
the 1-0. Freeman hits it back up the middle. Shortstop Gould ranges to his left, has the ball kick off his glove. It'll land at his feet. And it's an E6 on Gould. Freeman reaches. And when it rains, it pours.
well, JJ went after that just like he did earlier in the season with a big shovel-type scoop. And he did it once in this game so far, and he was successful, but he wasn't on that one. You know, you got to let the ball play in your glove. You don't scoop it in your glove.
Now Paul Cronenfeld, the hitter. And Aker misses downstairs to open up the at-bat. 8-0 River City, top of the 7th. 3 runs have scored. RBI double for Hearn, 2-run homer for Achenbach. And Freeman now at first. The 1-0. Cronenfeld hits it high in the air to shallow center field. Second baseman Cronin going out. Shortstop Gould out there as well. And he calls off Cronin to make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Number 23, third baseman Braxton Martinez.
Well, the Otters generally score in the latter part of the game, 7th, 8th, and 9th inning, but they'll have an awful big hole to dig themselves out of.
Runner at and now 8-0 River City, top of the 7th. Runner at first, the 0-1 to Martinez. Swings and misses at the high fastball. 0-2. Freeman at first. 2-strike pitch. Popped high in the air behind home. That's going to get back out of play. Akers still ahead in the count.
You know, I notice, look at the cleats on his shoes, Sam. They're the rubber type. You don't see much metal cleats anymore.
Well, especially in this league, since the good majority of the field, 10 out of 12 being turf.
Yeah.
You can't wear the metal cleats on there. They don't allow you. 0-2 again. Fastball way high, 1-2. So most of these guys elect, instead of investing in 2 pairs of cleats, just have the one rubber that you know that you can wear anywhere.
Yeah.
What you obviously won't get nearly as good traction on a natural surface, but you can make do for at least the handful of games that you do play on natural surfaces. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball down in the dirt, and the count's even at 2, because at most, any team outside of Evansville and Schaumburg, of course, the 2 teams that have natural playing surfaces, every other team is a maximum of 9 games each year on natural surfaces out of this 96 total. 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Because you're either in the same division as Evansville, where you'll play 6 games here at Bosse Field, or you're in Schaumburg's division where you'll play 6 games at Boomer Stadium, and then obviously crossover divisions and play 3 with the other team. 2-2. Called strike 3. Anchor with the changeup freezes Martinez, and that ends the inning. But the Rascals add 3 more. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch. And it's River City 8, Evansville nothing. You're on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
We go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Chris Chiga stays on for the Rascals. Now with a 8-0 cushion to work with, Taylor Lane leads it all. 0 for 2 this afternoon, a strikeout and reached on an error. First pitch to him, Chigas misses down in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, catcher's error. Unbelievable. Trying to pick the ball up bare hand.
Lane, right-handed batter. Chigas, the lefty, fires. And again, misses below the zone, 2-0.
Well, if we were to lose this game, Sam.
The 2-0. Lane takes inside 3-0.
I would put us, well, they're 1 game ahead now, right? So that would
correct.
make it 2 games.
Yep.
And then we'd have 6 remaining.
The 2-0, or 3-0 rather, is a called strike at the knees. Lane was ready to walk to first, but it's 3-1.
So more or less, we definitely have to win 4 out of the next 6.
Definitely. The 3-1 misses downstairs, nearly the same spot, but just a little bit lower. This time Lane draws the walk to lead off the 7th.
So
Otters have led off frames here the past 3, to be exact, with leadoff base runners, but have been unable to score.
Now, we played in Gateway, and I think we, 2 out of 3 there.
Dropped 2 out of 3.
Oh, we dropped 2 out of 3 there.
Runner at first. Now Hunter Cullen, the batter. Bottom of the 8th, or bottom of the 7th. Otters trail 8-0. First pitch from Chiga spins outside for ball 1.
How about normal?
We got swept there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was a tough series. Scullin takes down and away 2-0, and Gage West is going to call time. Steve Brook, the manager, is going to go out. Nobody's warming the bullpen. I think this is just to knock some sense into his pitcher and say, hey, look, we've got an 8-0 lead. Throw strikes or we'll put somebody else in who will. But that was the series leading off the second half of the season. Coming out of the All-Star break, Evansville lost a 1-0 heartbreaker the first game, got walked off in the top end of a doubleheader before nearly being no hit in the second game of that doubleheader, losing 5-0. But It's going to be a different time this time at normal. The 2-0 to Cullen. Chigas finds the strike zone outside half, 2-1.
Well, you never can tell. I mean, no matter how great a team is, it can go into a slump, and that's it. And one team can get hot and do everything right.
The 2-1. On the outside corner, 2-2 on Hunter, who's 0 for 1. Bunted, tried to bunt for a base. It was unsuccessful. Then laid down a sacrifice his last time up. He's got Taylor Lane at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the 7th. Otters down by 8 in the pitch. Lined into right field. That's a base hit. Right fielder Levy picks it up going towards the line, but has the ball go by him. Lane's going to go to third. Cullen up to second on the error. The Otters given a break there. A couple extra bases. They've got men at second and third to begin the bottom of the 7th.
There was another contractor out there with a big scoop. Only went under the glove.
Number 27, left fielder.
You know, when you start hot dogging it, you're always going to end up doing something wrong.
Now Mike Rizzatello gets his first at-bat of the afternoon after coming on for Taylor Helson.
And we were talking about Mike. Every time Mike gets the bat,
swings at the first pitch and shoots it foul on the right side for strike 1.
We find Mike is always in a position of having runners on base. And you said, what was it?
60 going into yesterday's game.
Right. And number 3 is warming up now.
That's Joe Iorio getting loose down in the bullpen for River City. Or that might be number 2. I can't tell. Or the 0-1 to Rizzatello misses down and in. A ball into strike.
I think it's Joe.
Yep, you're right. That's a 3. Iorio.
Yeah. Something like those.
The 1-1 to Rizzatello hits it hard on the ground to short. Shortstop Lalon Fields looks Cullen back to second. Rizzatello out at first on the throw, but Lane comes home to score the first run of the game for the Otters. As at the very least, they're going to avoid being shut out. It's now 8-1.
And Mike gets the RBI.
Back to the top fielder, number 6, second baseman David Cronin.
Now Joe Iorio is going to sit down. And Jackson Sigmund's going to get loose for River City. A carousel of arms getting hot down there in the pen. Cullen still out at second. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. It's now 8-1 River City. The first pitch to David Cronin's on the outside black. Otters trail by 7. Cronin left-handed batter against the southpaw Chigas. The pitch. Down in the dirt, smothered by West. Cullen stays at second.
Well, they just gave the attendance figure. Another good crowd here today. And this might be the final game of the 2018 season. And unless we win 4 out of 6 on the road, this might be the last you and I had a chance to work together.
The next pitch misses down and away, 2-1 on Cronin.
Yeah, because this will be the last game, and the last one is a normal, and if they lose, you'll be heading out, and I'll be, I don't know what I'll be doing.
The 2-1. Slapped foul by Cronin, 2-2. How's that any different than normal?
I'm sorry?
How's that any different than normal?
I tell you what.
You sure you're gonna miss me?
I certainly will. I certainly will. I'll get the dartboard out.
Count even on Cronin, bottom of the 7th. Rascals 8, Otters 1. Cullen at second. Chigas on the mound comes set. Frankston throws the 2-2. And it's another breaking ball down amongst the worms. And the count's full.
I'll say one thing. You got a sense of humor just like old Mike did. And, you know, when you're working together, you got to have a little fun. And it has been an enjoyable year working with you.
Yeah, we've got to see more wins than losses here at home. Otters 29-18 on the season at Bosse Field. And Cronin takes a cold strike three on the outside. Black thought that was away, but rung up looking for the second out of the inning.
Here comes a new pitcher.
And Steve Brooks going to head out to the mound and make a pitching change. Jackson Sigmund's going to come on. Chris Chicas is done with J.J. Gould coming to the plate. We'll take a break and be back with a new arm on the mound. It's River City 8, Evansville 1 here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
Hi, this is Joe Townsend from JMT Restoration. We are proud to be a sponsor of the 2016 Frontier Champion Evansville Otters. If you ever have a mold or water restoration issue in your home or business, give us a call at 812-205-5384. JMT Restoration Service, where professional work meets affordable pricing. Remember, go Otters!
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Chapter 16, would like to take time to say, Go Otters! The IBEW Local 16's jurisdiction includes 13 counties in southwestern Indiana, as well as Wabash County in Illinois. Its members are divided into several categories of electrical work, including inside construction, maintenance electric, residential wiring, and sign classifications. More information on IBEW Local 16 can be found online at ibew16.net.
The Tri-State Area Marathon service stations are proud supporters of the Evansville Otters. Marathon has over 5,100 Marathon-branded stations nationwide, and a full list of area Marathon stations and a list of daily gas prices are available online at mymarathonstation.com. Marathon provides products which support commercial, industrial, and retail operations. Marathon's slogan is Fueling the American Spirit.
New arm on for the River City Rascals. It's Jackson Sigmund to take over for Chigas, who goes an inning and a third, allowing one hit right now, charged for one run, but responsible for Cullen out at second, one walk, one strikeout. And J.J. Gould's going to hit for the man in scoring position, bottom of the seventh. River City 8, Evansville 1. Here in the final home game of the season at Bosse Field. Otters trying to mount what would be their biggest comeback of the season. They can find something late and work some magic. Gould 0 for 2. Strikeout, pop up, and a walk. Sigmund, the 6'2 righty, comes set. Open on the mound, his first pitch. Slider down and away for ball one.
Yeah, when he finishes his delivery, he's got a little kick. That must be to kick the dust away from his shoes.
1-0 on Gould. Cullen at second. Here's the pitch. Misses away again, 2-0.
You know, ironically, this man that's pitching out here now, earlier he was down in the bullpen as the catcher. And now he's the pitcher.
Sometimes when you're short-staffed, you got to make do. 2-0 on Gould. Sigmund's pitch. Gould swings and misses. Hardy rip comes up empty, 2-1. Sigmund pitched in yesterday's game, throwing a scoreless inning.
Yeah. Well, they have three catchers. One was catching. One was down in the bullpen warming up, and the other one, Cicello, was in the on the railing. So there was the three catchers, and you needed another one.
Gould swings at the 1-1 and chops it foul by the third base coach, Andy McCauley, 2-2.
Yeah, I don't know if Andy touched that or not, whether you give him an error or is that going to be a base hit?
I think it was a tough play.
He tried to, well, we'll leave it go, base hit.
2-2 on Gould, bottom of the seventh, 2 outs. Cullen at second, Otters down by 7. The pitch, down and away, and the count's full.
You know, when he was warming up down there, that sidearm, I was watching him, he was throwing strikes. Here, he's way low and outside. I think it's his delivery.
3-2 pitch. Cut on and missed. Dropped beneath the feet of the catcher. West kicks it up the first base line, but pounces on it and throws out Gould to retire the side. Otters get on the board, though. We'll go to the 8th. It's River City 8, Evansville 1. Here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
Why Old National Bank? Old National Bank began in 1834 with just one room and a passion for helping people prosper. Today, we are honored and grateful to be the financial partner for so many businesses, families, and individuals like you. From our commitment to safety and security to our promise of service that will exceed your expectations, we want to be your bank for life. Old National Bank, member FDIC.
This Evansville Otters broadcast is made possible through support from New Image Travel. New Image Travel provides motor coach charter service to the United States and Canada with pickup within a 150-mile radius of Evansville. A full list of New Image Travel's offerings can be found online at newimagecharter.com. New Image Travel can be reached toll-free at 1-800-432-6213. New Image Travel, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
The local area Pepsi Bottling Group distributors would like to wish the Evansville Otters the best of luck in today's contest. Featuring Pepsi Company products for distribution to retailers and vendors in the tri-state, the Pepsi Bottling Group has 3 tri-state locations at 901 East Diamond Avenue in Evansville, 2605 West Main Street in Marion, Illinois, and at 3081 Kentronics Drive in Owensboro. More information on Pepsi products can be found online at PepsiCo.com. Pepsi, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
17 down there warming up for it.
The top of the 8th we go. It's River City 8, Evansville 1. Jake Davis is going to come on and take over for Mitch Aker. Done after an inning of work. Davis, the 5'11", 195-pound lefty. No record, a 12.27 ERA, 4 games, 3 2/3 innings, 7 strikeouts, 4 walks, 6 hits allowed. Has not pitched in nearly 2 weeks. That was a couple of Tuesdays ago, August 14th against Normal here at home. Going a third of an inning, allowing 1 run on 1 hit, 2 walks, and a strikeout. So we'll see what he's got in store here. Otters trailing by 7 runs.
You know, while we got a chance, we're in the 8th inning. Sam, I like to say to all our fans out there in Otterville who've listened to us all year, thank you.
Davis's first pitch of the inning to Zach Levy misses high for ball 1.
It's been an honor working with you and having all these fans, and I know they appreciate some of the work you do, and for me, they, but whatever, thank you out there.
The 1-0 pitch, Levy fouls it back, and that clipped Brant Whiting on the way by, but he's okay. He'll stay in the game 1-1.
Yeah, this is my 9th year. I don't know, next year we're not going to be on University of Evansville broadcast.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with that since Learfield is taking over control of Evansville Communications. The 1-1 to Levy misses outside, 2-1.
So this will be the last game actually broadcast by the University of Evansville from Balsey Field. What happens? Who knows? I'm going to miss Paul Mattingly.
2-1 pitch down and away, but Levy can't hold up his swing. It's 2-2. Yep, Paul has made this year enjoyable for us, keeping us on our toes.
Oh, this man, he's unbelievable. He keeps us on our toes. He's been there all these years. He knows baseball. He interjects in between the innings and does an outstanding job, and we're going to miss him, or I'm going to miss him.
2-2 pitch, cut on and missed. Levy waves at the breaking ball, comes up empty. That's the first out of the 8th. Otters still down by 7.
So I guess actually Paul will be out of a job at the University of Evansville if they don't broadcast anymore either. I'm assuming. Again, I don't know. We don't know. Put it that way. We'll have to wait until next year to see what happens.
I think Yogi Berra once said, you don't know till you know.
That's a great saying.
First pitch to Gage West misses away for ball 1.
It's like who's on first and what's on second. I don't know who's on third.
There's a fork in the road. Take it. The 1-0 to West. Misses high, 2-0.
Never mind. What a dry sense of humor you got.
Yogi Berra also once said 90% of the game of baseball is physical. The 2-0. West takes high and tight 3-0. The other half is mental.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I knew Yogi Berra when he played with the Newark Bears. That's going back to 1946.
3-0 on West. The pitch. Fastball pushes him off the inside part of the plate. It's a 4-pitch walk and a runner aboard for the Rascals.
And in case you're interested, he was an outfielder.
Yeah. People probably forget, of course, he had a stellar career as a catcher, but he's the one, if you look back and watch the highlight of the Pittsburgh Pirates beating the New York Yankees in the 1959 World Series, he's the one running back to the wall, trying to catch Bill Mazeroski's long fly ball that ended up walking off the Yankees in Game 7 of the World Series. Now Ransom Lalonde, the batter, and the first pitch from Davis is lined out to short and by Gould on into left field. A laser. Rizzatello picks it up and gets it back on in. But Ransom Lalonde with his second hit of the game. Men at first and second now with one out. The top of the 8th. Otters down 8-1.
One of the all-time great catchers in baseball was Bill Dickey.
Mm-hmm.
And he converted Yogi from an outfielder to a catcher. It worked a couple of years, and Bill Dickey was not only a good defensive catcher, he was a pretty good hitter.
Now Kevin Suarez, 0-for-2, walked and scored his last time up and takes the first pitch curveball down low for ball 1. Mickey Cochran of the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, I didn't know him.
Oh, okay. 1-0 pitch. High and outside, 2-0.
Jim Higgin with the Cleveland Indians, one of the great defensive catchers as well. Bertie Tebbett's good hitter, not a good catcher.
Suarez, right-handed batter, the 2-0. Way outside, and it's 3-0.
I was talking to Elliot Siegel, and we were talking about catchers, and we mentioned Walter Cooper with the old Giants. And I said, do you remember how he batted? He said, no.
The 3-0, Suarez taken all the way, straight down the middle for strike 1.
He would he would just wave the bat up and down, just wave the bat, and you'd say, oh boy, we can get anything past him. Well,
the 3-1, high for ball 4. Davis issues his second free pass of the inning. And the bases are loaded with one out for the top of the order, J.D. Hearn.
Walker Cooper was the only one who could hit one off the wall 400 feet and only get a hit out of it.
Just a single.
Yeah, just a single. He had more base hits. Had pretty good power, though.
Hearn, the leadoff man, 2-for-4. Single, a double, 2 driven in. Davis's first pitch, breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Whiting. Squirts out to his right, but he jumps on it quickly. Runners stay put.
I used to work out with the Giants quite a bit in those days. I would take infield with them in the major league. And guess who would be in the locker room upstairs in center field all the time? Now I'm talking about when Leo DeRocher was the manager. Who would you believe was in the locker room almost every home series?
John McGraw?
No. Lorraine Day.
I have no idea who that is. The 1-0. Bounced on the ground to third. Lane Fields goes to second for 1. Back to first. It's just late. Can't turn the inning-ending double play. Instead, just a force out. West scores from third. Rascals get the run back that the Otters scored in the 7th. And it's now 9-1.
Lorraine Day was a famous movie star who married Leo DeRocher, the manager, Brooklyn Dodger manager, and then New York Giant manager. And she loved baseball. Buddy Curry used to tell me she used to go around getting autographs in the locker room because she was a movie star, but yet she was impressed with baseball players.
One of the other famous marriages of that time, Joe DiMaggio, Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
Men at the corners, 2 outs. Rascals by 8. And the first pitch to Achenbach, a breaking ball, missing downstairs for ball 1. 2 outs, men at the corners.
A lot of people forget he was Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee?
Yeah, I used to advertise the coffee.
Oh, okay. The 1-0 on the out, or misses it outside off the outside corner. 2-0. Garrett Harris getting loose down in the Otters' pen.
Remember the machine, the coffee you made coffee? It was Mr. Coffee, yeah.
The 2-0. High and away, 3-0 on Achenbach. 2 for 4, a 2-run homer his last time up. Rascals look like they're well on their way to a series victory here at Bosse Field. Evansville trailing by 8 runs. The pitch. Down and in, that's ball 4. Achenbach draws the free pass, and that's going to reload the bases here for Clint Freeman.
How many passes would you say the Otters have walked in this series? I'm going to say, just off the record, I'm going to say 15.
Now Max Peterson's going to head out to the mound. Garrett Harris has been warming, and that's going to be all, I think, for Jake Davis. His day is done. Garrett Harris coming on. We've got a pitching change. Rascals 9, Otters 1. We'll be back in a sec here on WUEV 91.5 FM. Brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
SRG Global, a Guardian company, would like to wish the Evansville Otters the best of luck in today's contest. Founded in 1932, SRG Global is one of the world's largest manufacturers of chrome-plated plastic parts for the automotive, commercial truck, and household appliance industry. Located locally at 601 North Congress Avenue in Evansville, SRG Global can be found online at srgglobal.com. They can also be reached in Evansville by phone at 812-477-6151.
Since 1994, Slays Restoration has been assisting tri-state residents clean up and restore their properties after disasters of all kinds. Located at 2121 Cotter Avenue in Evansville, Slays Restoration offers assistance for water damage, fire and smoke damage, mold and biohazard mitigation, complete reconstruction, and much more. Slays Restoration can be reached toll-free 24 hours a day at 1-888-776-8555. It can also be found online at slaysrestoration.com.
The Evansville Otters would like to thank Sinorama Evansville for their support this season. Sinorama Evansville is a multi-application supplier of custom-made signs, banners, and decals in the tri-state. Located at 1300 North Royal Avenue in Evansville, Sinorama is open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. They can be reached by phone at 812-477-7763 and can be found online at sinorama.com/in-Evansville. Sinorama Evansville, a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball.
Garrett Harris is on. He's going to try and get out of a bases-loaded jam. There's 2 outs, bags full. Otters down 9-1. Here in the top of the 8th inning against the River City Rascals. Harris making his 27th appearance on the season. 2-2 with a 4.38 ERA. 41 innings, 46 strikeouts, 18 walks, 35 hits allowed. Making his first appearance in exactly a week, when he threw 2/3 of an inning last Sunday against Florence. Gonna take on Clint Freeman here. Rascals runners at every base. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Harris from the set, his pitch. And Freeman chops it on the ground towards first. Castro, the first baseman, cuts off the second baseman, Cronin. Fields and flips underhand to Harris at the bag to retire the side and end the inning. Garrett Harris needs just 1 pitch to get out of the jam. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's River City 9, Evansville 1, here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
Injuries are inevitable.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krookemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krookemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Diamond engagement ring, diamond anniversary band, dazzling earrings, or a gorgeous diamond bracelet, Krookemeyer & Kahn is the place for extraordinary value and a pleasurable experience. Krookemeyer & Kahn, a supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. Bottom half of the 8th inning coming up. It's River City 9, Evansville 1. Rascals have scored in 4 straight innings. Otters got on the board last frame on a Mike Rizzatello RBI ground out. 3, 4, and 5 in Evansville's lineup to go up against Tanner Wilt. New arm on for River City, takes over for Jackson Sigmund. 2-1 with a 3.93 ERA, 32 innings, 27 punch-outs. Pitched 2 days ago here against the Otters on Friday night, throwing a scoreless inning, a 1-2-3 frame, striking out 2.
Leading off, number 17, designated hitter, Travis Harrison.
Harrison 0 for 1, but he's walked 2 times. Leading off the bottom of the 8th inning, Otters trailing by 8. Right on right matchup. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball misses outside, 1-0.
Pretty good curveball.
Wilt, 6'1", 200-pound righty out of LaRoche College. Works from the stretch with nobody on. Is 1-0. Fastball away, 2-0.
Where would LaRoche College be?
I have no idea.
No.
In LaRoche, presumably.
Yeah,
if such a
somewhere
place.
in the United States.
Yeah. The 2-0. Harrison leaves a fastball high, 3-0.
I wonder what the record for the most walks in a season is. Because Travis would certainly be up there among the leaders. This would be a 62 now. If he walks, it'll be 63. Would that be correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
The 3-0. Harrison takes a called strike. He thought it was ball 4 above the belt, below the letters.
Please, we need Mikey Russell to go to the Otters front
And
office.
it's 3-1.
We need Mikey Russell to go to the Otters front office. Thank you.
The 3-1. Outside ball for Harrison, does draw his 63rd walk of the year. And a leadoff one here in the 8th. That's now the 4th straight inning the Otters have led off with a base runner. Just have not been able to do anything with it here this afternoon.
Well, the way I used to play the game, Sam, in this situation.
Jeff Gardner now the batter. Wilt's pitch. Good breaking ball in the outside half. Strike 1.
I was going to say, we used to always play when you got a situation like you're in now, you always took a strike. Never go up there and start swinging. Take a strike first.
0-1 on Gardner. Here it comes. Down and away. A ball into strike. Jeff, 0 for 3. He's had a rough series. He's yet to collect a hit.
Yeah, but he got robbed his first time up tonight. He got robbed, and he's had some really good shots. But as you say, he's been robbed legally.
The 1-1. High and away, 2-1. The pitch. Gardner swings and misses. Curveball in the back foot. He chased 2-2. Bottom of the 8th inning. River City 9, Evansville 1. Final home game of the season here at Bosse Field. Otters trying to win the series, but in a pretty steep hole. The 2-2. Gardner lashes it into center field. That's going to drop in for a base knock on a couple of hops. Hearn picks it up and throws it back on in. Chef Gardner into the hit column this afternoon for the solid single to center. First two are on here to begin the 8th.
Number 21, the first baseman, Carlos Castro.
Carlos Castro, the first baseman, now stands in. He's 1 for 2. Fly out single and a hit by a pitch. First pitch. Big swing and a miss. Curveball down and away when chasing for strike 1.
And number 3's going down to warm up again.
Oh, 1 offering. Lined into left center field. Suarez coming on. The left fielder dives, but he gets underneath his glove and trickles to the center fielder behind him. Harrison's going to score easily. Castro into second. Somehow went in without a slide. Kept his hand on the base while reaching for it. Gardner up to third, and the Otters are trying to screw something up. It's now a 9-2 game.
Now that's Castro's, didn't he have like 6 or 7 games that he's had 2 hits or more? And
Yeah, that's his 8th multi-hit game on the season. An RBI double for him.
Well, he's looking down at, Steve's looking down at the bullpen that nobody warmed up yet. Although 3 has been warmed up earlier.
Steve Brook out to the mound to discuss with Tanner Wilt. There's now 2 men in scoring position, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. River City still leading by a touchdown.
Well, again, you never call the game until the fat lady sings, and I'll tell you what, the Otters have got something going. Remember I said they score in the 7th, 8th, and 9th innings, and they proved me to be correct.
2 in scoring position for Brant Whiting, 1 for 3. Into a double play his last time up with the bags full. And the first pitch is down in the dirt, blocked with the backhand by West. Sits right in the batter's box of Whiting for ball 1. Definitely saved a run there. Looks like Cody Mincy, the closer, is actually getting loose down in the bullpen for River City.
It looks like a 8 or 6 or 5.
Yeah, no, number 6, Cody Mincy, getting loose.
Okay.
Steve Brook not taking any chances after seeing what happened on Friday to the Otters.
That's right.
1-0 on Whiting. Here it comes. Hits it high in the air, right side of the diamond, shallow right field. Right fielder Levy coming in, makes the catch. Gardner can't even bluff a tag from third. And that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, no way can you score on that.
Number 2.
210, 215-foot fly ball.
Now it's Taylor Lane, 0 for 2, a walk and a run scored. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. River City 9, Evansville 2. Then at second and third, Lane trying to drive him home. The pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. And pardon me, 1 out here in the frame. Harrison walked, Gardner singled, Castro doubled. So now 1 out, bottom of the 8th. 2 in scoring position for Lane, down in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1-1.
That looked like a balk right there.
The pitch. Lane lines it down the right field side. That's going to slice back out of play. 1-2.
I thought he had a little forward movement there for a minute. I guess he didn't, but from here it looked like he did.
Lane down on the count, 1-2. Wilt readies, kicks and throws the pitch. Tries to check his swing, but he went around. Breaking ball outside. Wilt rings him up. His first strikeout here in relief, and that's the second out of the inning. Brings up Hunter Cullen. Still 2 men in scoring position, now 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. River City 9, Evansville 2. Hunter singled his last time up to right. Kicking the pitch. Fastball away for ball 1. Left-handed batter against the righty Wills. His pitch, Cullen shows bunt, gets it down on the third base side. Third baseman Martinez charges, but he's just going to field it with a glove and throw it back to the pitcher. Hunter Cullen with a perfectly executed bunt base hit. With Martinez playing back, Gardner comes home to score, and it's now 9-3.
Number 27, the left fielder, Mike Rizzatello.
Castro advances to third on the bunt. Hunter aboard at first, his second hit of the day. Now Mike Rizzatello, it's 9-3. Men at first and third, 2 outs. The first pitch, Rizzatello takes up and in, snap throw back to first, and Cullen gets back to the bag safely. Rizzatello grounded out to short for an RBI his last time up. Now takes a 1-0 breaking ball. Outside corner at the knees, 1-1. Right on right matchup, the pitch. Breaking ball down and away. Rizzatello lays off. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball pops the mid on the outside corner, 2-2. Break-even pitch. Rizzatello cues it on the ground towards the Otters dugout, stays alive. Bottom of the 8th. River City 9, Evansville 3. Men at the corners, 2 outs for Rizzatello, battling here with 2 strikes on him. Two again. Fastball high, and it's 3-2.
He walks in, I bet that other guy comes in.
Cullen from first gets the free head start. Payoff pitch. On one hop, hit out to the shortstop Lalonde, who fields and fires to first to get Rizzatello and end the threat. We'll go to the 9th. It's now River City 9, Evansville 3. Here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
The Tri-State Area Marathon service stations are proud supporters of the Evansville Otters. Marathon has over 5,100 Marathon-branded stations nationwide, and a full list of area Marathon stations and a list of daily gas prices are available online at mymarathonstation.com. Marathon provides products which support commercial, industrial, and retail operations. Marathon's slogan is Fueling the American Spirit.
The 2018 Kennecan Lexus Jazz and Wine Festival will take place at the Civic Center Plaza on Saturday, September 15th from 4 until 11 p.m. Presented by the Evansville Philharmonic Guild, this one-day celebration will showcase non-stop entertainment and will feature selections from regional wineries and local restaurants in the heart of downtown Evansville. For advanced ticket information, visit evansvillejazzfest.com. Listen to 91.5 WUED on Tuesday and Friday afternoons for your chance to win tickets to this event.
The Pizza Brick Road always goes to Tyroni's. I'm in the mood for pizza and I'm ready to go. The Pizza Brick Road goes to Tyroni's. So follow me down the Pizza Brick Road. Road down to Tyroni's. The Pizza Brick Road. The Pizza Brick Road always goes to Tyroni's.
We're at the top of the ninth. Garrett Harris stays on for the Otters. First assignment here in the ninth is Paul Cronenfeld. And the first pitch misses away for ball one. River City 9, Evansville 3. Otters are going to need some sort of comeback in the bottom of the frame as Cronenfeld swings and misses at the 1-0, 1-1.
Sam, I was just looking at the roster here about who's coming back next year as far as not whether they're playing or not, but age-wise.
The 1-1 are laced down the right field line. That's a foul ball. Cronenfeld just out in front, and it's 1-2.
I was looking at the ages, and you got Ryan Long could be coming back. Mike Rezzatelli could be coming back. Lane could be coming back. Cronin could be coming back. I mean, you might have a pretty good nucleus coming back next year. Oh, and Hunter's back too. So you've got out of that 1, 2, 3. There's about 5 of the starters could be coming back.
1-2 on Cronenfeld. Harris, the righty, waiting to come set, but Cronenfeld calls time, waiting out to the mound now to discuss the signs.
Yeah, Whiting's too old, and Gardner's too old, and Travis is too old. You miss Travis and you miss Gardner, you're going to miss most of your power hitters. Only Long is going to remain.
1-2 on Cronenfeld. Here it comes, and the fastball pushes him off the plate. 2-2. It's River City 9, Evansville 3. Top of the ninth. Final home game of the season for the Otters. Final finale of the 3-game set as well between them and River City. The 2-2 bounce on the ground to Castro at first, waits back on it, then flips underhand to Harris covering the bag for the first out of the inning.
Number 23, third baseman, Braxton Martinez.
Now with one out, here's Braxton Martinez. He's homered in this game, a 2-run shot. Now takes a pitch just a little bit low from Harris for ball one. Martinez 1 for 4. The 2-run homer has only hit the pitch. Fastball sails high, 2-0. Looking around the Frontier League scoreboard right now, Florence has already locked up a 3-2 win over Gateway. So that means the Florence Freedom will now jump ahead of the Otters if Evansville can't mount a serious comeback. The 2-0, again a high 3-0. Normal and Southern Illinois just started the first game of their doubleheader. And Schaumburg won 12-11 over Traverse City. The 3-0, right down the middle for strike one. Lake Erie and Washington just started their game as well. They're scoreless in the top of the first. The 3-1, Martinez swings and skies it in the air to straightaway center field. Cullen going back in front of the warning track, plants his feet and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So if the scores hold the way they are, the Otters would drop to 2 games back. Florence would stay a game back. And River City would hold on to the division lead. That all remains to be seen. The Otters still have 3 outs to play with. And you just never know what could happen.
And who does River City play next week?
First pitch from Harris now to Zach Levy. Swung on and missed for strike 1. They play the Gateway Grizzlies and the Southern Illinois Miners.
Ooh. The Miners could give them trouble.
Levy 1 for 4, left-handed batter. Harris is 0-1. Fastball runs outside, 1-1. 2 outs, top 9. Rascals 9, Otters 3 from Bossy Field. One pitch. Line down the left field side, that slices foul. 1-2.
So the Otters, I mean, right now, they definitely got to win 4 out of the 6. They got to take all 3 out of Gateway.
1-2 on Levy. Here it comes. Fastball high, 2-2.
But if you're losing Ryan Long, and he's not going to play, and there goes a possible 1 or 2 or 3 home runs in Gateway.
2-2 rather, down in the dirt, swung on and missed. Whiting blocks it, picks it up, throws down to first to retire Levy and retire the side in order. Last chance coming up for the Otters here in the bottom half of that 9th inning. It's River City 9, Evansville 3. We'll be back in a sec here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krukemeyer and Kahn.
I just love this place. And I just love that ring. It's gorgeous. Where did he get it? Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So, everybody's talking about the ring.
It's pretty great, huh?
Pretty great. It's amazing. You gotta tell me, man. Where'd you get it?
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
So let's see it. I absolutely love it. He did a fabulous job picking it out. I couldn't be happier.
Well, I had a lot of help.
I bet I know where it came from.
Krukemeyer and Kahn, of course.
For the engagement ring that will have everybody talking, look no further than Krukemeyer & Kahn. With incomparable selection, quality, and service, Krukemeyer & Kahn is the only choice for the ring that will last a lifetime. Krukemeyer & Kahn, your lifetime jewelers.
Last hacks for the Otters, bottom of the 9th. River City 9, Evansville 3. Cody Mincy, the closer for the Rascals, is going to come on here and pitch with a 6-run lead. Mincy 5-2 with a 1.95 ERA. 22 saves, 46 innings, 67 strikeouts. Closed out the game on Friday night after allowing a walk, a strikeout, and getting a double play to end it. As the top of the order due up for the Otters, 5'11", 175-pound righty. And Mincy, for as good of a pitcher as he is, every closer seems to have this problem where they come in with either the team down big or the team up big. They just can't seem to get into the same zone, but that remains to be seen. David Cronin steps to the plate. He's going to lead it off in the 9th for the Otters, who need 6 to tie it or 7 to walk it off.
Well, as long as I got my last chance, this will be the last appearance for me on this radio for 2018. I'd like to thank you, Sam, Preston, Zane, Paul Mattingly back at the station, And
Mincy's first pitch, Cronin fouls it back for strike one.
Mr. Bussing for allowing me the opportunity to be up here. So to all of you, thank you for a great year. I've enjoyed it very, very much.
0-1 on Cronin. David's 1 for 4. Singled back in the third. The pitch. Misses down and in, 1-1. Never know what can happen on the road. Maybe the Otters have one last run left in them.
Well, I hope so. I'd love to come back one more time.
The pitch. Down below the knees, 2-1.
And maybe Zane would put my birth date up there on the scoreboard, 86 years old. Can you believe it? Unbelievable.
2-1 pitch. Cronin drills it straight back to the screen, 2-2.
There was a guy the other night says, oh, yeah, you're about, what, 71, 72? I laughed at him. I said, oh, thank you.
Down even on Cronin, bottom of the ninth. Otters down by 6 runs. Team that has not exactly been the comeback kids here this season. Largest comeback win was 4 runs here at home. The 2-2 pitch. Outside ball 3. Mincy was starting to walk around the mound thinking that was a called strike. Just missed the outside corner. Home plate umpire Andy Dodonis tells the River City dugout just a little bit off the outside black.
It'd be nice if we could score 3 runs, load the bases, and then...
Payoff pitch. Chopped foul over top the Otters dugout. Still 3-2.
And then have Ryan Long come off the bench and hit a grand slam where we win it. Wouldn't that be unbelievable?
That'd be some wild stuff.
Oh, yeah. Still possible.
3-2 one more time. Outside ball 4. David Cronin battles to begin the inning. Works the walk. The Otters not going down without at least a fight here in the ninth. Down by 6 for the leadoff man aboard.
Number 31, the shortstop, J.J. Gould.
Now to the shortstop, J.J. Gould. 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts, a pop-up, and a walk. Right on right matchup, the first pitch. Gould swings and shoots it foul for strike 1.
Somebody in front of us, lower seats here, someone just came from the bookstore and bought one of those Otter shirts. And, I always enjoyed going to Las Vegas when Las Vegas Stars was our AAA club for the Padres years ago.
0-1. Gould breaks his bat on a little blooper that's over the glove of the first baseman Freeman and down the right field line. Cronin racing around second. He's headed for third. Ball picked up by the right. Out here in the bottom of the ninth, Otters down by 6.
I wonder if JJ has rabbit feet in his pants, baseball, because I tell you, he gets more bloopers over third, over first for base hits and doubles. Well, anyway.
First pitch to Travis Harrison. Mincy fires a strike in at the knees. 0-1.
Anyway, I was going to tell you, Sam, I used to love to go to Las Vegas, because on the last day, everything was like half price. And I'd go up to their store.
0-1. Down in the dirt, 1-1.
You'd get those 38, 30, 35, 38 shirts, you can get them for like $20 or so. And I'd buy 1 or 2, and then they'd say, you'll be here every year, blah, blah. Here, throw in a couple more. I'd love going to Vegas.
Harrison 0 for 1. He's walked 3 times. Gould at first, Cronin at third, in the pitch. Hit hard on the ground right to the second baseman, Achenbach. Flips to second for 1, back to first. That's a 4-6-3 double play. Cronin comes in to score. but the Otters have 2 outs go by the wayside in exchange.
We got 1 run back.
There's going to be the final hope, Jeff Gardner, here in the bottom of the 9th. Now a 9-4 game.
Now, Gardner, I think, is going to be finished this year because of his age. And, you know, like Ted Williams or Joe DiMaggio go out with a blast. It'd be nice if his last at-bat at Otterville here would be a home run.
First pitch to Gardner on the outside, Black 0-1. Jeff 1 for 4 tonight with a run scored. It's River City 9, Evansville 4. Finale of the home schedule for the Otters this season, the 0-1. Gardner chops it on the ground on 3 hops to the second baseman, Achenbach, who gloves and tosses to first to end it. And with that, the home schedule is over for the Otters. River City takes 2 out of 3 here at Bosse Field. The finale here this afternoon. 9-4 goes the Rascals' way. We'll take a quick break and be back with the post-game recap. Final score once more is River City 9, Evansville 4 here on UE 5 FM, brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
The 2018 Kennecott Lexus Jazz and Wine Festival will take place at the Civic Center Plaza on Saturday, September 15th from 4 until 11 p.m. Presented by the Evansville Philharmonic Guild, this one-day celebration will showcase non-stop entertainment and will feature selections from regional wineries and local restaurants in the heart of downtown Evansville. For advanced ticket information, visit evansvillejazzfest.com. Listen to 91.5 WUED on Tuesday and Friday afternoons for your chance to win tickets to this event.
GD Ritzy's is a proud supporter of Evansville Otters baseball. GD Ritzy's menu features hamburgers, grilled chicken sandwiches, old-fashioned peanut butter and jelly, and ice cream. With 3 Evansville locations: west at 4810 University Drive, on the north side at 4320 North 1st Avenue, and on the east side at 601 North Green River Road. GD Ritzy's is open from 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. GD Ritzy's, a proud supporter of the Evansville Otters.
The 4th Annual Blues and Rock Music Festival will take place on Sunday, September the 2nd at the Rockport City Park in Rockport, Indiana. There'll be regional and national blues acts, food vendors, an over 21 beer garden, and with children's activities, there'll be fun for the whole family. Sponsored by the Association for a Better Rockport and the River Basin Blues Society, advance tickets are on sale 812-686-0012. For more information, visit evansvilleblues.com.
Hi, this is Zane Clodfelter of the Evansville Otters, and you're listening to WUEV Sports on 91.5 FM.
Final home game of the season for the Otters does not go their way. River City defeats them 9-4, the final here from Bosse Field. Otters finished the season here at home 29-19 overall, a marvelous record, but now fall to 46-44 in the season. 2 games back to the River City Rascals. Going into the final week of the season, the Otters are 3 against Gateway, then 3 against Normal to end things off. In what's been an up-and-down season, Otters looking for one last hot streak to make the push for the playoffs. But here today, though, your final line scores: River City 9 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors for the Otters, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Johnny Ortiz, the winner. Randy Wynn takes the loss, his 9th on the season. No save necessary in this one. And Bill, just a game, you know, from the outset, River City took a 1-0 lead. We thought the Otters might be able to battle back, but it just slipped away too quickly.
Just wasn't in the cards, Sam. And again, I just want to repeat, it's been a wonderful, wonderful year working with you. Chances are your path is going to be an upward. I'm going to be stationary. Now, what happens here next year, as far as radio, we don't know. But I think your future is in a different place at a higher level. You deserve it. You did a great job. You're a very, very intelligent young man. You know baseball. And I really, really enjoyed working with you. And I'm going to miss working with you. And wish you the best of luck.
Well, thank you so much, Bill. It's been an absolute pleasure talking alongside you all season long. And just looking at this final home game for the Otters, you know, it hurts. You dropped 2 out of 3 to River City. Looked like they could have taken 2 out of 3 thanks to Friday night's loss, but you know, you got to recover and try and bounce back from that kind of stuff. The Otters have 6 more games to try and make a playoff ascent, and we'll see what they'll be able to do. Randy Wynn takes a loss offensively. The Otters got 4 runs over the final 3 frames, but the game was out of hand by then. 1 extra run in the 9th made things look a little bit prettier, 9-4 the final, but still a 5-run loss for the Otters. With River City putting up 8 runs from the 5th through 8th innings across those frames. So with Evansville now, they'll start next week, 3 games in Gateway and then 3 in Normal to finish off the year. Evansville will try and be able to make the playoffs with 6 final games there. And you know, you just see where it may take them. We know already today that the Florence Freedom won, so they'll stay a game back of the River City Rascals going into Tuesday's action. The Otters start a 6-game road trip then. First pitch, 6:35 in Gateway. We'll see what it holds. But for one final time here from Bosse Field this season, I want to say thank you for our producer, Paul Mattingly, back in the studio. Bill, any closing thoughts on the year that was here at Bosse?
Just good luck in your future, and hopefully our paths meet. But you're a great man. Thank you for working together with me. That's it. Paul, thank you. And for all the fans out there, thank you for listening to Sam and I. Have a great winter.
Bill, it's been an absolute pleasure. And one final time here from Bosse Field, it's River City 9, Evansville 4. You've been listening to Evansville Otters Baseball here on WUEV 91.5 FM, brought to you by Krookemeyer and Kahn.
You know, while we got a chance, we're in the